I'm sorry. All right, we're done. The joke's over. The bit's done. we can continue. Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, hello, YouTube. Now we can get the ball rolling here. The flog is coming. Okay, that's actually funnier. Fuck, I messed up my camera. It's back. Come on. Work, damn it. Angle you up. There we go. Now we're good. I'm really sorry. It was just too funny to do. Like, my Discord has been going fucking crazy with these edits of my face, man. It's really funny. What are some other choice picks that they've made in recent hours? Let's see. Like, okay, some of y'all probably saw the awful, like, Grinch face. There's this one for whatever reason. What else do we have? Someone just made me blue? Because why not? This one just sucks. I hate AI so much, but this is just a thing that exists now of my fucking face. I hate it so much. First of all, why? They put my face on the fucking Grinch. And it made it orange. It's terrible in so many ways. And the ears are so close together behind the head. It's like I had to dedicate an entire channel in my Discord to this shit because people just kept making edits of my face and it just doesn't stop. Oh my god. Okay, jokes aside, funny hee hee haha, jokes aside, we have the Pyro Cosmetics tier list, of which there are 236 to go through. That's a fucking lot. It's a lot of shit to go through. Pyro has the most cosmetics, and I'm just gonna get the ball rolling as soon as I get non-copyrighted music that's not gonna get my shit nuked from orbit. What can we put on here that's not gonna kill me? Oh, fuck it. This me music playlist has been a godsend, so we'll just use this. Perfect. Mellow this down. That's a good level. We can begin. We can get started. Deadpool from Wolverine Origins, yes. What's up, Master Gooners? Put Thick Fem Pyro mod into S tier. Even if it's not official brothers and few sisters, give me a hell yeah for the Fem Pyro mod. Oh god. I try to keep the gooner vibe low to near zero for this, because I know if I didn't do that, people would get very upset with me if they saw anything that resembled a pair of breasts on their screen. People would be very angry if they saw anything that resembled a pair of breasts on their screen. So we can't have that. We can't be angering the masses with an image of the female body. That would be too much. Be too much. Can't have that. Don't ever type that in my chat again. It's horrible. You'll see the other tiers as we get to them, alright? Alright. As is with the second half of these tier lists, I'm gonna be going in chronological order, going from oldest to newest. The thing about the Pyro is that, as obvious as this is, you can't see his face. That means he's always been a blank slate, and Valve, and many other cosmetic creators, really didn't know how to handle cosmetics for him or her. We don't know. We don't. It could be a woman. It'd be cool if it was, because, you know, women are great. I'm a dude, I like women, you know, that's just how it should go. We don't know it, they, I don't fucking know. But Pyro is a blank slate, alright? That means Pyro's cosmetics are all over the place. It's like an incoherent mess. The only loose thread that I saw or that I've seen with Pyro's cosmetics is that a lot of them are based in Hispanic or Mexican themes. Beyond that, Pyro's stuff it's a complete mess of stuff, an amalgamation of random stuff put together. Which means it's actually kind of hard to appropriately rate things, because, you know, you could say, oh yeah, it fits the game's tone and theme and art style and what have you, but then does it fit the Pyro? The overwhelming majority of cosmetics just don't, because, like, what is the Pyro? You don't really know. He doesn't have a personality. He doesn't have really an ascribed character other than he is this ambiguous figure that torches people to death, right? So right out of the gate, Valve was just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what stuck. And we see that in the first waves of hats they put in the game. Some good, some really bad. But like, and something you'll notice is like, even the bad hats from way back in the day are way better than the bad hats we have now. All right, and I'm gonna keep that in mind as I go through this tier list, because like some of the old bad hats have a certain level of charm to them, while the new bad hats are genuinely soulless and really just, frankly, they suck. I can't find a better adjective to describe them other than they suck, you know, many dicks, a lot of dicks, many cocks. Phalluses, if you will. So yeah, no soul, soulless. And on that note, Pyro's first hat is the beanie. That's the wrong layer, that makes me sad. Now it's the right layer. His first hat is the beanie. I want to put it up here, but I'm not going to because the hat does suck. I kind of just, I've never been a fan. I've never been a fan of the Pyro beanie. Honestly, yeah, for me, it is boring, right? And right out of the gate, you notice the top tier, right? See, I had to be the antithesis of what people, I had to subvert expectations today. And I had to make the top tier the opposite of Fem Pyro. Because that's what people were expecting. They were expecting to see a holy pair of honkers up here. No, sir. Never goon. It's a horrible image, I know. AI generated minion with a never goon shirt. It's terrible. I know. Anyway, Pyro beanie. I've never liked this hat. And people are right. It's boring. There's not a lot going on to it. Is it bad? No. Is it good? Also no. So, C tier? I say C tier. I want to put it just kind of smack in the middle of C. Like this really is kind of the baseline for Pyro. It really is. Because a lot of Pyro's hats rely on a joke and also having to be rooted in TF2's aesthetic, and it kind of meets in the middle and creates something very lackluster. It is very painfully mid. Middle of B? Thing is like, okay, maybe I'll put it in the middle of B because this tier list is gonna be heavily skewed towards bad hats. All right, so maybe I have to bump this a bit because there are a lot of bad hats that are coming later. So, I just love Latinas, Sonic, and also Nevergoon, thank you. Oh my god. The Grinch that mildly criticized Christmas. I apologize if I missed a couple donations. Something about the dinosaur snoot game, and I think my browser just crashed. Why does this happen? Awesome. Please don't crash. Here we go. Would someone take money to actually draw this? That's the question. People are mad at me for using an AI-generated image. Would someone take money to draw this? If so, I'll pay you. I'll find a way to make that a real image. Actually, better yet, I'll just commission my character. I need to just commission my character wearing that shirt. That's what needs to happen. I'm gonna do that. The next commission I buy for myself is gonna be my character wearing that shirt. It's like the perfect oxymoron. The perfect two things that just should not go together. And Pello will draw the, okay, Pello, if you want to draw the fucking Nevergoon minion, just do it. That's horrible. There are so many of these images too. There are so many of these Nevergoon minions out there, like the anti-goon minion images. Someone took the time and made these with AI, and there's tons of them. We need to move on. We have 235 hats to go. Brigade Helm. Personally, I think the Brigade Helm defines, I mean, it is the perfect Pyro hat. It really is, right? It's subtle. It's very, you know, it's subtle. It's visually pleasing. It's a helmet, but also it's like it's the joke. It's the irony of, oh, he's the guy that sets people on fire wearing a fireman's helmet. Also, you have the sense of irony that the guy setting people on fire and he has a fireman's axe. It just leans more into that joke for Pyro's character, And it really is saying something when this is going to be Pyro's best hat. It is. Like, this is as good as it's gonna get. And that's kind of disappointing. There are other good cosmetics coming down the line, but this is Pyro's best hat, in my opinion. Our third hat is just the respectless rubber glove. It's just the rubber glove. I mean, the thing that bothers me about a lot of Pyro's hats is like there's not even an angle of a joke. There's not an angle of like tying it to his character because you can't really do that because what is there to work with on Pyro, right? So yeah, very, very quickly Valve's like, fuck it, object on head for the class that is a blank slate, right? You'll see a lot of hats be whimsical and joyous because of Pyro land like the beanie and propeller. I feel like, I don't even know if that was Valve's intention early on. I just think they really didn't know what to do and just went with things that are like comical for the Pyro because that's kind of the only thing that works. It's not the only thing that works, but it's a low-hanging piece of fruit that's very easy to do, right? It's not letting me post the total Pyro sex copy pasta in the donation. Thank you for introducing me to the casual compatible Pyro mod. There you go. It works for those who know how to make it work. If not, research preloaders. Respectless rubber glove. I mean, it is shit. I'll put this in C tier. And if this is in C tier, that should be indicative of what's to come later when this is considered okay, right? Like, it's not good, it's not bad. It's a certain level of tacky, but it's not horrible, right? It's not horrible. Then we have I'm gonna attempt to pronounce this. The Tribonophoros tyrannus. Tribonophoros tyrannus. It's a brain slug. Like, people like this one because it's cute. Like, that's the only appeal with this item, is that it's cute. And frankly, you could have put this on any class and would have had the exact same effect. And you're right, this is technically one of the first pet cosmetics. And no, this is not all class. It's not. I just don't like this one and never have. It doesn't fit at all with the game, with its tone, or even the art style. It's a green blob on Pyro's head, and its only existence is to be cute. So it's pretty bad, but not as bad as other things will be later. So I'm gonna pop it in D tier, I think. It doesn't merit, it's not grounds for removal. Like, if you're entering E tier territory, you're entering grounds for removal, but it's not good. Pyro having no personality was always a problem. See, I disagree. It's kind of a cool part of his character that he remains this ambiguous figure, but making monetizable cosmetics that lean into that ambiguity is hard because ambiguous cosmetics don't sell. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just make things that are equally as a blank slate and then throw it on a blank slate. You have to make something that people want to buy. Hence, you have a lot of really crazy shit for Pyro. So, yeah. But at least earlier on, a lot of them were tame and subtle. Well, not subtle, just tame and more reserved than what we got later. Vintage Merryweather. Another one that's just like kind of here. You get a helmet for Pyro. It's cool looking, right? I feel like, okay, so bear with me. A lot of these ratings are gonna be boiling down to it looks cool and it's modeled well. Because if I really try to apply, does it fit with the tone, theme, and stylization of the game, 90% of these cosmetics are gonna be like below D tier. So I really can't follow that criteria here. So here, I just have to really pay more attention to the quality, and if it looks good, if it's got good loadout potential, and really leave it at that. If I go too hard on these, then most of these are gonna end up in the lower parts of the tier list, so I'm gonna have to be a bit more lenient with this one. For me, I've always liked it. It's a pretty cool hat. I wanna say, like, it's probably upper B or lower A in this territory. What do y'all think? I think it deserves a lower A tier. It is more of a classic, really appealing hat. I think lower A tier for it is acceptable. Then we have the Whisker Gentleman. This has the reserved level of comedy a la the camera beard for Spy, where, hey, I've taped a fake beard and mustache and monocle onto his face. I can appreciate the gag. It's fine for a game like TF2. I will agree that it is barely noticeable. It's very small and you can barely see it, but I think it's serviceable. It's a decent loadout filler. Does it go with a lot of things? Not really, but it's not bad. I'll say like top of C tier. I think it's okay. And then we have the Attendant. This is another just okay, decent, classic hat for the Pyro. You know, it's fine. It looks good. This one certainly fits within, you know, the tone of the game and the stylization, but it's, you know, again, throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. It's okay. I think this is kind of like Merryweather territory, where it's just a good classic hat somewhere around here. You can mix and match it with a few things and make some decent loadouts, especially with the volume of cosmetics we have now, so I like it. And then we have the Handyman's Handle. It's just a plunger on Pyro's head. I really want to like it. I really do. But it's not even subtle. It's not even, like, reserved. It's just a toilet plunger on Pyro's head. You know, it's honestly not that big on his head, but it's a little, it goes into the tacky territory. I don't know. It's at least not like a candy cane or an elf hat, you know what I mean? Bottom of C tier, upper D tier. I'm gonna rate it higher than this fucking green thing. I'll put it in like upper D tier, I guess. Somewhere around, how much room do I have over here? I'll put it like maybe down here, actually. We'll put it, I'll be kinder towards this hat because it is a classic one. So we'll put it at like bottom of D, or bottom of C, just down here. I think that's okay. Napper's Respite. It's a simple little beanie for Pyro. It's fairly inoffensive, fairly versatile. You can mix it with a bunch of cosmetics. It's just a good hat. And fun fact, this was my first hat drop. When I first started playing TF2 in 2010, this was my first ever hat drop. I was like, oh fuck, I got it within not too long when I started playing the game. I had it for years. I don't remember what I did with it. I must have either crafted it or traded it away for a long time. It has sentimental value for me, and it looks pretty good. I'll put it up here in like the Merryweather Attendant cap territory. It's pretty decent. It's okay. And then we have the old Guadalajara. Like, I feel like Valve just went to a costume store and said, fuck it, that works for Pyro, throw it on him. We're barely into this, and I'm at a total loss as to where to put this. I don't know. It's fine. C tier, I guess. Just there, I guess. Is this where the Pyro is Mexican meme came from? I mean, it was one of the first. It's certainly one of the first. It's not bad. It's more of a hat than the. It's more of a hat than the respectless rubber glove. Like, okay, if it's a hat, I'll rate it high. If it's not a hat, I'll rate it low. This is at least a hat. Like, that's our standard for this. Like, it's a hat. Fuck it. Oh, God. I feel like in this one, the tiers don't matter. We're just rating all these things relative to each other. Okay, Foster's Facade. This is actually a decent one. It just takes Pyro's gas mask and gives him a different gas mask. It looks really good, a lot of loadout potential. It's awesome. This is easily one of Pyro's best cosmetics in the game. I'm putting it upper A tier. It's just really, really nice. It's good. A fantastic cosmetic through and through. It's awesome. It's very good. Yes, the all-class tier list will be the last one I do. Stockbroker Scarf. It's fine. It is just a tie on Pyro, so it's an inoffensive loadout filler. It doesn't really go with anything, but it doesn't make it bad. I mean, it's kind of like the Whiskered Gentleman's. It's just something else you can put into a loadout. So I'll kind of put these kind of murky. I'll put these down here. It's fine. Goes with the gas mask killing floor promo, but still, like while true, I'm thinking this from like, okay, what can you do with this? You know what I mean? It's A, it's a good loadout filler. I'll put it in B. How's that? It's a better loadout filler than the Whiskered Gentleman. I'll give you that much. What does the Madame Dixie go with? Again, like so many of Pyro's cosmetics really do not mix and match well with anything. They're really standalone for the most part. It's at least a hat. Again, I hate that that's our standard. Like, it's a hat. Femme Pyro, sure. It leans into like the Pyro is a woman joke. It's not great. I'll put this in C tier also, just for the sake of it being a hat. I can't put it in D. I really can't put this in D. There are so many shit cosmetics that are coming down later that are pretty fucking bad. Like I said, we don't even know the gender of the Pyro. You can literally make anything out of the Pyro. See, it's absolutely true that you can make, again, the Pyro's a blank slate. You can do almost anything and it will probably work. It's, again, throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. But that's the problem, is that when you just throw everything at the wall, you end up with a pile of shit that doesn't really work well together. I don't want to put it in B, man. Even for $5. I'll bump it to like upper C tier. I'll put it above the old Guadalajara, but I can't put it, I'm not gonna put it in B tier, I really can't. Something that's probably more deserving of praise is the Pyromancer's mask. It's cool. Right? It's cool. It's another classic cosmetic that's like a really cool slot filler. You can mix it with anything. And yes, I know this is, okay, so when it comes to the furry options for Pyro, we're gonna get to the other ones that are far more furry than this one. Way more furry. This is fine. You can make pretty badass loadouts with this, or you can make really furry loadouts with this. It's pretty polarizing, right? But this is pretty versatile. It goes good with a lot of cosmetics. It also looks cool. I also like the alternative style. So I'll rate this pretty high too. I'll put this up there with the Foster's Facade. It has a lot of mix and match potential. It is just a good cosmetic. It really is. And then we have the Prancer's Pride. Just a deer antler with some wire tied to his head. Okay, so we have to go back to the older times where it's like, it's the subtle wacky. It's the subtle wacky of like, Pyro can't really put anything on his head. So in an act of dressing up for Christmas, he tied a fucking antler to his head with some wire, right? There's at least some, like, a level of thought put into this, right? There's a level of thought put into this where I can't be too punishing on it. It still sucks, don't get me wrong. It's still not good. But it's something that I don't think has any grounds for removal. I'll put this in D tier. It's an appropriate level of subtle wacky. You're a mean one. Pyro. Probably just peeked the shit out of my mic. Yeah, it's safe slop, and even then it's hard to say this is slop compared to what we have now. So. Anyway, Sight for Sore Eyes. Again, or not again, but another example of safe slop. It's just googly eyes for Pyro. Fairly inoffensive. They're stupid and dopey, but I think they're fine, right? I'm trying to find more excuses to rate this one highly. But I feel like this is a good example of something that leads into Pyro's ambiguous character, where in an attempt to like, hey, look, I can be a human. Like, look, I'm human. Here are my eyes, right? But even then, in turn, it just makes him more creepy. You get fucking googly eyes, so I'll put them in A tier. They're fine. Fucking Koyuki with Nihaha. Fuck off. We don't like you, Koyuki. Get out of here. We'll put you in the fucking punishment room again. How fucking dare you? Don't stop doing crime. Get out of here. We'll lock you in a fucking safe again. Blue Archive reference, and most of y'all won't fucking get it. Dead Cone, Plants vs. Zombies. For Pyro, fine, it works, because it's just another object on head. But it's also just a traffic cone on his fucking head. D, I suppose. We'll put it down here. Can you get the traffic cone in Unusual? I swore you could. Or it's the dead cone, rather. Can't you get this in Unusual? You can. It is interesting how, back in the day, some promo items you could actually get in Unusual form, which is interesting. Some you could and some you could. This is one of the ones where you could. So, like the nano balaclava for Spy. It's B tier? I don't want to put it in B tier, man. I'm gonna put it with the deer antler. I'll put it above the deer antler, but that's as good as it's gonna get. The dead cone is like Pyro's version of a top hat. Alright, fine. I'll put it in low C tier. I'll put it with it's okay, yeah, that's fine. That's more fair. I'll put it with the plunger. that's a more fair assessment of the quality of the fucking dead cone. And now the Pyro's a chef. Fuck it. He cooks food now. Ah! You could twist my arm like, oh, he has a flamethrower so he can cook food. Sure. He's grilling, he's cooking guys, he's cooking people. B tier, it's inoffensive, it works, right? We'll put it somewhere around here in the middle. I don't fucking know. As we fill these tiers out more, I'll move things around. But it's yeah. It's classic, it's soulful, yeah, it is B. It is. I'm gonna be relying on my chat a lot more. I'm relying on you guys a lot more with this tier list, because there's so many of these where I just don't know what the fuck to do with them. So I'll rely on the court of public opinion to help me place a lot of these. Speaking of which, the Hotties hoodie. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's cool. There are other hoodie items or like head replacement items for Pyro that are decent or better than this one, but it's fine. Decent mix and match capability. I'm not a fan of the Racer Flames much, but it's okay. We'll do like there are other cosmetics that handle like the Hot Rod Flames better, but I'll put it in B. Yeah, and you're right. It does look good by itself, but it doesn't match well with a lot of. Well, it can match well with some winter cosmetics, I suppose, because you know hoodie and you can put a sweater on. That works okay. It's. I don't think it's deserving of below B tier. I think it's all right. Like to me, this one, the Stately Steel Toe, this one is just the classic shit hat. This is the classic garbage hat where it is just a fucking boot on Pyro's head. Why did he put it on his head? We don't fucking know. Like there's just no reason for this one, right? Why the fuck is you could make an argument for everything else here. Like these kind of could behave like hats, right? Even a glove being stretched over his head to like, look, I'm a fucking chicken, fine. But this is just a fucking boot. There's nothing here. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I'll be more favorable towards this one too, because this is like just the classic shit hat. I'll put it next to the rubber glove. But it is still shit. Listen, when we get to the F tier shit, alright? We get to the F tier, like, we're gonna get to some really bad stuff later, trust me. Some really cursed things later. Alright. For example, this one just sucks. Like, there's not even a joke. It's just Pyro's, it's not even funny, right? It's like, oh, he's got a boot on his head. But this one's just a fucking birdcage. There's not even a level of subtle humor to this one. There's nothing here. There's nothing funny. It's just a fucking birdcage. This is probably our first E tier. This one genuinely blows. This is just one of the worst hats ever put in the game. It is just terrible. It is terrible. What more to say about the fucking birdcage, really? And then you have the cremator's conscience. You know, it's the angel or the devil on his shoulder, except they're strapped to his torso for some reason. I don't know. It just there's at least like a gag with this one. It's at least not a pocket cosmetic. You know, I don't think they shouldn't be deleted. I'll put them in like somewhere in D tier. I think this is fine. I think D tier. It's not deletion tier, but we'll put them in D. Like these have a lot of history in the game, and they're a little more thought went into these than just like fuck it, throw something into a pocket and call it a day. So, why does the Pyro have a birdcage on his head? You tell me, right? You tell me. And also, yeah, there's that really famous Source Filmmaker short that animates these things, which is really fucking cool. But I don't want to say like, oh, you can make a cool Source Filmmaker short and then have that be a reason for a hat's existence in the game. I don't like that reasoning. So, yeah. The Goon Cage, that's actually a great Steam alias that I might use. Okay. Flamboyant Flamenco. Another, like, classic, really cool hat for Pyro. Again, we're leaning into the Hispanic types stuff for Pyro. I like this one. I think it's cool. I'm gonna put it in S tier. I don't care what y'all say. I like this one a lot. This one does work pretty well with a lot of things. It's just cool. It's a cool hat. I like it. This is one that I also used for many years before I just, like, stopped really caring about my loadouts. So, it's a cool hat. Me likey. One that I don't like is the little buddy. He's a sailor now. Cool. I guess. C tier? It's kind of shit. I don't know. It doesn't really go with anything either. Just it's a sailor hat and that's it. Yeah, I say C tier for this one. It's just somewhere around here. It's better than the glove and the boot because it's at least a hat, right? But I'll put it there. Yeah, it's a hat, right? It's a fucking hat. Yes, I know it's the fucking Whammo hat. I don't care. Oh my god. He's a fucking hack that rides the coattails of other YouTuber stylization and makes millions living in Thailand with ladyboys. We know what he's up to. Apparitions Aspect. Probably one of the coolest head replacements for Pyro. It's just cool. I like this one. It's fun. It's a fun one. It's a cool one. I'm gonna put it in S tier. I like it. The robot versions, actually I like the robot version more, which we'll get to later. That's generous? No, I don't think so at all. I think this is like another really classic cosmetic that this is probably one of the most common cosmetics that I see for Pyro, next to the Pyromancer's mask. Why is Pyro a lamp? He's a ghost. This is a ghost head. Then we have the Last Breath. Another one of, like, the most common head replacements for Pyro. That's also just really fucking cool. This goes with a bunch of other cosmetics. It is just awesome. This one's really fucking cool. So, we'll put this one in S tier as well. These are just really good, classic, badass Pyro cosmetics. 100%. They're just good. Like, these are basic bitch in that everyone uses them. Or they did for years now, but I don't know if this is something I've noticed or not. I think it is. But it feels like the frequency at which I see older cosmetics has dropped significantly over just the last few years. I almost never see anyone wearing really common old hats anymore. Even like craft hats or hats that are in the drop pool. So it could just be me. It could just be me. Thing is, if you can craft them, they're not that expensive. No one has taste. Yeah, Richter, you might be right. No one has taste, including myself. Okay, now we come to the classic Halloween loadout for Pyro, where he is a fallen angel or a demon or whatever you want to call him. These are really fun. This is just the classic demon fallen angel loadout for Pyro. They're really fucking cool. I love this set. The separate pieces don't really work well with other cosmetics, as a lot of Pyro cosmetics suffer from the same thing. They really only work within the same set with each other. So that's a problem. But it is still a really fucking cool item set, and I'm gonna put it in A tier. Classic Halloween pyro set. Make some room. Put you here. No, stop it. Put you here. Bring these here. There we go. Classic pyro set. I've noticed that most of famous YouTubers have pretty weird or shitty loadout cosmetics. I kind of have to agree that any TF2er that has a quote-unquote iconic loadout, it's almost always this hyper gaudy neon garbage flashbang of the brightest, most saturated paints with a super flashy, unusual effect. Like, there's no subtlety with most of them. Like, there's no subtlety or taste with any of them, right? Like, very few, I've seen a few, but these are also smaller guys, right? Where it's just a simple classic, like one guy only using, like, the soldier stash, right? Or one guy only using the gibbous or something, you know what I mean? It certainly does help with brand recognition, you're absolutely right. And yeah, gotta make those thumbnails pop, absolutely. Would I want to be my iconic unusual? Oh god, there's so many wonderful choices to pick from. What would my iconic unusual be? Man. Fuck, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I like sunbeams or burning flames or I don't know. Sunbeams or burning flames. Something or other. I don't know. I play Demo Man the most these days, so a Demo Man hat of some kind? I don't know. Burning Flames or Sunbeams Demo Fro. Fuck it. That's what it's gonna be. I don't know. That'll have to do. So the one that I can think of that's the one I can think of off the top of my head. Okay, now we have the Bubble Pipe and the Moon Man's Backpack. Grower board items, if I'm remembering correctly. Pretty sure, yes. These are serviceable, they're fine. Like, now we start getting the backpack replacements for Pyro, and he has quite a few decent ones. They're okay. The Bubble Pipe is another kind of cool, classic hat. It's just fine. I'll put this in, like, we'll say lower, or maybe upper B? Upper B tier? Probably upper B tier for the Bubble Pipe. It's a decent hat. And the Moonman's Backpack it's okay. It doesn't go with much. But even as like a standalone item, it's fine. Like an acceptable loadout filler. I'll put it in C tier. Put that in C tier. And then we have the Head Warmer, which for some reason, alongside other cosmetics, and I'll suck it up, you baby bitches, but these are just observations that I'm gonna be throwing out there as we go through this. There's a high volume of Fem Pyro artwork, let's say, that uses this cosmetic in particular, alongside the Pyromancer's mask. For some reason, this is a fan favorite for smut. I don't know why. It's up there. I see it very frequently. It's comfy, I guess? Hides the eyes, maybe that's the appeal? I don't know. As a hat, it really only looks good if you have a winter coat to go with it. Beyond, if you don't, it kind of just looks strange. So, I don't know, we'll put this one B tiers too. It's better than the Hotties hoodie. We'll put this one here. It's alright. It does indeed look warm. Anime girls look cute in cozy winter coat, so why wouldn't Fem Pyro? If the line was drawn at it just being cute artwork, yes. But we go into the depths with the artwork I'm referring to. Don't Google it. You're gonna regret it. Never goon. That's why we have the top tier. That's why we have the top tier, okay? Oh, right, I forgot these existed. The Jingle Belt? And I guess we'll do this one at the same time. So the Ornament Armaments, which is also for Soldier. Again, I like the ornament armaments because it's at least like, hey, it's a grenade replacement and it looks like an ornament. So like some level of thought went into these. So it's like a holiday loadout filler. I'll put them in C tier, right? That's fine. And then the jingle belt is, it's not as offensive as other ones. I'll put these in like upper D tier. Not good, but it's not grounds for deletion. It's not grounds for deletion at all. Then we have the scrap pack. I can't recall a single time I've seen this cosmetic in game. Almost never have I seen this. It's just ugly. It's really ugly. It goes with nothing. It sucks on its own. I'm gonna put this in E tier, man. It's just a really bad cosmetic. Yeah. I didn't even know this was a promo item. And despite the fact of being a promo item, then, you know, there you go. That's probably the main reason why it sucks. If you're going for a Mad Max set, there are other better options, which we'll get to later. So, Waxy Wayfinder. It's a melted candle on Pyro's head. I mean, I guess I'll throw it in the other object on head territory where it's fine. I don't know, man. D tier maybe? But if I put this in D tier, then all these have to go in D tier too. I don't know if I want to do that. Now I'll put it upper D tier, I guess. Thing is, it's not offensive. Like I have to be very clear. Like none of these are offensive. This is more offensive, but none of these are offensive, right? So I'll put them in upper D tier. Yeah, I think that's okay. That's fine. If you think about Pyro, it's like the only class where its cosmetics associated with the player who uses it more than the class itself, and you have goofy players like furries and tryhards. Well, I mean, that's why Pyro tends to attract the highest volume of furries, well, really just furries, mainly because he is the blank slate, where anyone can, like, you can project a lot onto a blank slate. So Pyro tends to attract not just furries, but usually the more eccentric types of players, right? Typically. Other classes not so much because they have a face. Pyro can be anything, so she whatever works the best for those types, you know. Then we have the Triclops, which was a promo. Was this Super Monday Night Combat? Right? No, Richter makes a good point. The Pyro was not meant to be a blank slate. It's just that no one respected his character, right? So that's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. This was Super Monday Night Combat, right? I think it was. Yeah, it seems like people are. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so you could only get that from this now very, very, very dead game, and I don't even think it's possible to acquire anymore. Like, even if you get a copy of the game somehow and get the item, you cannot get the item, right? Because I know you can still, oh god, what's that game called? Poker Night at the Inventory. I know there's a way to get game keys or somehow get a copy of those games and then get the items from those. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think you can still do that. Somehow. Steam sharing, thank you. Yes, that's how you do it. But this I know you just cannot get anymore. So this is extremely, extremely rare. So, fun fact for that one. It kind of does suck. It gives Pyro kind of a creepy robot head. As far as head replacements go, because there's others coming that are far worse, I'll probably throw it in like C tier. I don't want to put this below C, because as a head replacement, it's not the worst. There are others that are far worse, but it's okay. It's a hat. It's a hat. You can also combine it with other masks. There you go. So you can make even freakier loadouts. Boring promo item for Quantum Conundrum, if I'm remembering the game correctly. where it's just like a shitty grenade replacement that doesn't really do much. Yeah, put you in E tier, I guess. It's not very good. It sucks. There really is no reason for this cosmetic to exist. It is just junk. It is just junk. Speaking of junk, bongos. Was this a promo item for something else? I'm pretty sure it was. What was this from? What is this for? It's just bongos, but I don't recall the game if this is a promo item. Is this Pyroland? Oh, it was. That's right. Okay, you're right. Bongos, and also the Infernal Orchestrina. Anyway, I forgot. Pyroland. I think both of these fucking suck. I think all the Pyroland shit sticks out like a sore thumb and has no business being in the game, even if you can only see them with a Pyroland goggles or Pyrovision goggles, right? I feel like okay, so controversial opinion, I know people are gonna get mad, but doing the whole Pyro sees the whole world in rainbows and babies and candy, that was a really fucking retarded way to take his character. Pyro is meant to be like the really terrifying amorphous guy that burns people to death. And when you juxtapose that against him being like the haha, he's being cute and he likes babies and bubbles and stuffed animals and kitties and candy. Why? It's not a humorous juxtaposition at all, and it really just it's a Flanderization or not Flanderization. Is subversion the right word? It's just it's such a mistreatment of what his character was meant to be that and I don't like the way any of it looks. I really don't. And the cosmetics are an extension of that. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I know a lot of people like it because, oh, Pyro's meant to be like the cute teddy bear because that's what the comics turned him into. But I just really hate it. I don't like the way they took his character at all. Because earlier on, he was never meant to be that, and then they transformed him into, like, again, like the teddy bear. They turned Pyro into the fucking teddy bear. I hate it. So both of these can just go away. I think the joke isn't on its own too bad in the abstract, but he's a psycho, so killing feels fun for him. But they took it so literally, it should have never been in the game. Yes, okay, you put that very eloquently. It should have never been tied to the game. That's fine. So I don't like it. I don't like it. I think I missed one. Where is it? Hazmat headcase. For Pyro, really cool cosmetic. For Sniper, because they retroactively made it for Sniper as a joke, fucking stupid and hideous. But for Pyro, it's pretty cool. I like this one. It's probably it's definitely one of the best head replacements for Pyro. A lot of loadout potential, versatility all the way through. Probably like low. No, I'll be pickier with my S tier picks, but I'll put this like top of A tier. It's a really good cosmetic. It is. It's a really good cosmetic. Oh, shut up, you children! Oh my god, I'm so tired. How, like, isn't Among Us dead? Isn't Among Us dead? Do people still fucking play this game? It's on Steam, right? Let me see. What's the current player count on fucking Among Us? I don't know. It's got 7,000 players right now. It's damn. What happened? I guess this was like the peak of like the YouTuber craze, right? This was the peak of the YouTuber craze with the game, and then it really tapered off after that point. It's not dead. I mean, it's like, at what point is a game considered dead, right? At what point is a game considered dead? Is it dead when it has no players? Like, well, what's the threshold for, like, what's the volume of players threshold for a game being dead? It's more popular it's on mobile? It's a mobile game now? Since when? You can play Among Us on your phone? Let me confirm this on the Google Play Store. Among Us. There it is. Shitloads of downloads, unsurprising. Almost 1 billion downloads, which is crazy to think about. So yeah, I guess you're right. More popular on mobile. There you go. Was it always a mobile game? I don't know. I only ever played Among Us once. I forgot if it was because I lost a bet. I think it's because I lost a bet and I played Among Us once. It was fine. Like, I had fun, but then, like, if you play it for a couple of hours, you get everything you can out of the game, and then, like, and that's it. So, yeah. Let's see. The Russian Rocketeer and then the Tribal Bones. Both of these are promo items for something. I don't remember what. The Tribal Bones fucking blow and just have no reason. Like, now I'm gonna introduce my next tier here. Just promo items that have no business being in the game and they just suck through and through. Yeah, this one's Awesome Knots, right? This one's Awesome Knots, and this is from something else. As far as this one goes, it's not nearly as offensive as this, but it's just a little wrong with the stylization for the game. So I'm gonna put this, like, I guess top of E tier. It's just, it's in the area of promo items where they all just kind of fucking suck. So, oh yeah, sorry, there's a new tier here, I apologize. Hero Academy, that's right, this was a Hero Academy promo item. So, it belongs down here. It is truly shit. This is the Chadgany tier, yes. I don't know. Maybe this one isn't quite grounds for deletion. I'll put this, like, whoa. Put this bottom of D tier. The Pyrobotics backpack. As far as MVM cosmetics go, this one's honestly one of the best. It's pretty cool. It's just a big exhaust pipe. The guy who burns people probably is, you know, he's burning a lot of gas. It makes sense. It's decent. I'm gonna put this in B tier for a loadout filler for Pyro. It's pretty cool. It is. Oh my god, enough with the fucking... Ugh. It's like there are trigger words that I have to avoid because when I say them, my chat goes nuts. Like, I have to avoid the word gas. I can't say it anymore. I have to use like, we have to go more complex. We have to go to like liquid hydrocarbon. I have to refer to gasoline as liquid hydrocarbon so people don't lose their fucking minds when I utter the word gas. Stop it. You guys are terrible. You're all terrible. Enough. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, man. Keep the chudlings pure. Not a one of you fuckers is pure. If you're here, by default, you're not. But don't you dare have the audacity to claim that you are a pure soul if you are residing in my YouTube chat. None of y'all are fucking pure. I know who you fuckers are. I see what you say in my comment section and on Twitter. I know how you behave. Some of y'all are in my fucking Discord. I know what you fuckers are doing. I see what y'all are up to. Come on. None of y'all are fucking pure. Don't try to pull that shit on me. No sir. It's just so ugly. It really is. It's just so hideously ugly. It was a promo item for another game. I forget the game, but it's really bad. I don't remember. Just get rid of this fucking thing. It's just so bad. Put you in down here. It's really bad. XCOM, that's right, but it's still a really shit item. It is hideous. So bad it's good? No. There's no redeeming qualities of that cosmetic at all. And then we have the Pyrotechnics Tote. I like it. This one at least goes, like, it's so funny how we've come this far, right? We've come this far, and we finally get to a cosmetic that actually plays into Pyro's character, where, hey, he's a pyromaniac. He likes burning shit, so it makes sense for him to be carrying around highly flammable substances, and fireworks. So this one makes sense for Pyro, but it's ugly. It's ugly. It doesn't look good, but I can at least appreciate that it's, you know, it ties into his character more, so I'll put this in C tier. I like what was achieved with this cosmetic. All right, I like what was achieved with this cosmetic. Yeah, I think it's ugly. It's ugly because it's very visually messy. You have a lot of different colors and a lot of different shapes. It's this really kind of even at a somewhat close distance, it's just this big amorphous blob on the Pyro's back, right? Because when it comes to making TF2 cosmetics, when you incorporate a lot of smaller details into a cosmetic, it either makes the whole appearance very noisy, or you can't see it. So if it was simplified in some way, where you removed like a couple of the straps, you made the backpack all the same color, you didn't make it stained, you didn't put like the patch on the side, just to kind of clean it up a little bit, then it would look better. But yeah. Anyway, it's a minor nitpick, but it's fine. Okay, now we're coming into Bondelier. There we go. Took a second to load in. Grenade replacement that I kind of akin these to the ornament armaments, where I'm not really super offended by these. I'm really not. But there not a lot of thought went into these like the ornament armaments. So I'm gonna pop these into D tier with the sleigh bells, where like there's no joke with this. It's just little mini skulls, right? It's just little mini skulls. That's it. Baby heads? That's really disturbing. Never speak in my chat ever again. Okay, coffin kit. A very interesting item with a long, interesting history in the TF2 trading scene. Because for whatever reason, you could unbox these as unusual. And they are insanely expensive. Insanely, like some of the most expensive items in Team Fortress 2 are unusual coffin kits. And there are so few of them that exist. Someone has to refresh my memory. I don't remember if these were unboxed as unusual as part of a bug, or if it was intentional and then Valve quickly reverted this. I genuinely don't remember. But you could unbox these as unusual for a time, and I don't remember why. I don't remember why you could do that. If it was a glitch or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, if you go up to the coffin kit, right, I'm pulling up the pricing, which is now undoubtedly very outdated, because these things just do not move. They're extremely rare and extremely expensive. And then backpack.tf just decides to not load because their shit never fucking works. Here we go. Yeah, so there are very, very few of these in existence, right? And so people are saying it was a bug, so it was a bug. So very few of these in existence, and they are insanely expensive. Like, all of these prices are beyond outdated. I could easily see all of these selling for, like, approaching 10,000 keys. Easy. And they're super desirable because it's one of these cosmetics where you can wear two unusuals at one time. And because the way the effect manifests on the Pyro, I forget if it's really high or really low, or if it's offset from the body, I forget. But the way, like, where the unusual effect spawns around the model is, like, broken and different from all the other unusual effects. Is it on his back? I wonder if there's a YouTube video of this. This merits a little bit of exploration because it's a very interesting part of TF2's history for me. So TF2 unusual coffin kit. Let me just see if there's a video of these things. Let's see, here we go. If anyone's familiar with Darth Chicken Gaming, this guy, I don't know if he still has the most expensive backpack in TF2, but this guy poured so much money into TF2. See, like, here we go, see? The coffin kit's effect spawns at the back, see? Interesting. So yeah, the effect spawns at the back, and then the normal one is mapped to the head. See, so that's how they look. And that's as high as the quality goes. So yeah. Extremely expensive, extremely desirable, and extremely rare. Extremely rare. So, hence the price. Hence the price. So, like, Darth's Chicken Gaming, he used to have, like, I'm sure he still does, but I don't know if he's still in the top slot, but he had hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in TF2 items. Like, he would hunt down some of the rarest shit and then just buy it outright. Like, for example, for anyone who likes TF2 skins, one of the first elite grade skins was the Liquid Asset, and only one of them exists with the unusual effect Energy Orb. And Energy Orb was only around for 7 months before Valve discontinued that effect. And so, very few Energy Orb weapons exist because they were only available for a short period of time, and there's only one Energy Orb Liquid Asset, and I think it's minimal wear? I think it's minimal wear. And he bought it. I don't know what he bought it for, but it's forever permanently inside of this guy's backpack, because whatever he buys just never moves. I'm vaguely remembering why he's able to do this. I think it was him and his father. They both liked TF2, and they both bought a shitload of items. And the reason they can do that is, I forget if his father owns a mining company in Australia or like an oil company in Australia. They're very, very wealthy. So they're able just to pour tons and tons of money into TF2 items. And they did this for years. So, yeah, his backpack is basically a museum of these very rare and expensive items. So, yeah, it's in general, a very wealthy family. I don't remember if it's mining or if it's oil. It's something, right? But he's able to buy all these he was able to buy all these very expensive items. So. Anywho, the coffin kit, as far as Halloween items go, is actually pretty cool. It's a nice loadout filler for Halloween sets, and it's fairly inoffensive. So I don't know. I want to put this one in bottom of B tier. Honestly, as far as Halloween items go, it's pretty decent. I like it. Yeah, and it's not Halloween restricted. And as far as other Halloween items that are not restricted go, this one is tame by comparison. So, yeah. It's fine. And then we have the Exorciser, which is just... It's only fine on a couple of classes, but on Pyro it's pretty shit, so I'll put it, like, bottom of D tier. And then we have the Plutonodome. I love this one. This is one of my favorite Halloween cosmetics. I love this head replacement. It's just such a fun and cool Halloween cosmetic where it turns his head into the globe and you see his brain. I fucking love this item so much. I'm putting it in A tier. I love it. One of the coolest Halloween items in the game, period. It's awesome. And then you guys know. You guys know. Come on. You know how we roll. You know how I roll. A lot of people disagree with me, but you know how I roll when it comes to the Voodoo Cursed Souls. They are just the best. They really are just the best Halloween cosmetics in the game. I fucking love these. S tier immediately, because they're just so fun and they look so cool for Halloween sets. I adore these cosmetics so much. I adore these cosmetics. And I also love this one a lot more too, because like, oh, part of the Pyro's face is revealed, but sorry, it's a skull, so you never know what he looks like. It's a nice, clever gag laced in with this one, so I appreciate it. I think Pyro has the weakest, but it's still good. I think Pyro has like one of the stronger Voodoo Cursed Souls, because again, it reveals part of his face, so it has like the underlying, in a literal sense, the underlying gag of you know, Pyro's face. Oh, Sir Pello, did you draw the fucking minion? Where do you send it? You can, if you want to DM it to me on Twitter or on Discord, if you want. But I think we need to see the minion. I think we need to see the buff minion. The buff never good minion. Hold on, let me open my Twitter, but safely, just in case a tab happens to migrate over to my screen here. Because my Twitter feed is something that should not be shown on a live stream, just to be safe. Just to be safe. We'll have that tab open on a different monitor, and we will continue with the tier list. We'll give it a moment. Okay, then we have the Wraith Wrap. Not Halloween restricted. It reminds me of that sniper cosmetic. It's kind of edgy, and I think it sucks. I really do. I don't like this one. Like, you can make decent loadouts with it, right? Yeah, the Anger for sniper. I couldn't remember what it was called. It's like the Anger for sniper. It's the wrong kind of edgy. It is. Like, is any kind of edgy good? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. It's fine as a hat, I suppose. I don't want to put it in C tier, but I'll put it in, like, bottom of B tier, kind of. God damn it, why does it do that? Like, around here, it's fine, I guess. Okay, well, we know. This fucking stupid ass promo item duck from Hitman. Fucking, I'm putting it down here. Fuck it. You go into the void. You go into the fucking void with this monstrosity. It's just one of the dumbest things they've ever added to this fucking game, man. Oh, we have the fucking Sam Hyde tier. It's just, this does not belong in TF2. It's a fucking crime. Okay, Pello sent it. Oh, it's horrible. Oh my god. What have you done? Oh my god. Hello, you madman. Oh, this is terrifying. Oh, I love this. He did 2 versions. He did 2 versions. No way. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, dude, this is amazing. Holy shit. This is awesome. Okay, so what we can do now is we can make the replacement with a more kosher image here. Let me just throw this up here. Oop, hold on, that's the wrong one. I forgot it does its stupid JPEG like format. Hold on, get rid of the JPEG medium. All right, now we can appropriately have a tier. So good, dude. Oh my god. All right, right up there you go, sir. So fucking crazy. Oh, and he did a different variant as well. He did this one. Oh god. People are fucking losing their shit. Oh my god. Never goon, guys. Listen, there's a man under this one, alright? There's a man here. There's not a- it's a man on this one. Oh, Jesus. It says, even says no goon on the mask. Holy shit, the detail. Oh. Pello, we love you. We love you. We love you, man. Thank you for this glorious contribution to what's arguably the most important tier list out of all of these. Thank you so much. We love you. Kisses. Kisses and love. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Such a beautiful thing. Oh, hey, here we go. Here's some fun ones. Here's any Metalocalypse fans? Any Metalocalypse fans here? A nice Dr. Roxo. I'm Dr. Roxo! I do cocaine! You know, I love that shit. I haven't seen Metalocalypse in years, but I vividly remember Dr. Roxo. Vividly remember. I do cocaine! I cannot do that voice long. It hurts my throat. Only because of the peak soul and the collaboration with Adult Swim, these belong in A tier. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care. They're up here. Fuck you. My choice. My tier list. You go right. Oh, I forgot the rail spikes as well. Part of the set. Part of the set. They all go together. A tier. I don't care. Fuck you. Bias detected. I acknowledge this. and I reject your criticism in favor of my rating. I reject your criticism in favor of my own rating, sir. Okay, so here, I want to get y'all's opinion on this one. I feel I'm being reminded of the fucking Never Good every time I scroll this shit back over. I want y'all's opinion on this one, all right? I want y'all's opinion on this one because, in my opinion, the Winter Wonderland wrap is probably the most basic bitch pyro cosmetic we have. I feel like this is the most basic bitch pyro cosmetic in existence. More so than the Pyromancer's mask. More so than the Pyromancer's mask. That being said, it is good. A lot of versatility, you can mix and match it with a bunch of stuff. It is a good cosmetic. As far as like, this is one of the classic, really good head replacements. I want that Never Goon art. Pello, if you want to post it, I think people would be appreciative, or I can just post the art in my Discord. It's up to you. It's up to you. I feel like the masses want the Never Goon minion. The masses want the Never Goon minion. Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's up to you, man. I can share it in my Discord. You can post it. Post it wherever I want. Okay, I'll post it. I'll post it later so people can have access to it. Anyway, this is pretty good. I'll put this in A tier too. It is just objectively one of Pyro's best cosmetics. I'll put it in A tier. It is good. It is good. Remind me what this is from? Was this BioShock? Yeah, BioShock. It sucks. It really does. It's just object from other video game put in TF2. It's genuinely bad. It is. It's genuinely bad. It sucks. Sticks out like a sore thumb. Doesn't go with anything like other promo items go. It blows. Speaking of which, this hideous pile of crap, the Necronomicron, it's just ugly. There's no... Like, you could, like, go, oh, it's the head from the BioShock game, but this just sucks. It really does. Oh my god. Ugly, hideous. Like, this is one that just does not deserve to exist in any capacity. I'm putting... This is sent into the void. It is so ugly. And now, we get to the robotic boogaloo items. We have the bolted birdcage. Yeah, everyone's favorite fucking pyro hat. The shitty birdcage, now in an even more useless robo form that is utter shit. Man, putting you in E tier with the other bird arguably worse because it's in robo form, so that's even worse. It sucks dick. Then we have the electric escorter, which is the waxy wayfinder, which is fine, I guess, but then they just made it so ugly. It's so visually unappealing with the wires and the chipped paint and the rust. It's like someone took the shingles off of my roof and then put them around Pyro's head. It looks terrible. Sucks. I'm putting this one down here too. This is nasty, nasty hat. Okay. Then we have the Filamental. This is Soul. This is peak charm and soul. I love it. It goes with the apparitions aspect. Just both of these are fun, awesome cosmetics. We love the Filamental here. We love the Filamental here. That's a good one. One of the very few good robo hats in TF2. Simple as, right? Because, like, you could do lamp for Pyro's head with, like, the lampshade and the vase and all that stuff, but no, it's just the bulb as the head. Somehow more reserved than other submissions that I've seen on the workshop, where they literally replace Pyro's head with a lamp. So. And then the Firewall helmet, which is just an uglier version of the fireman's helmet. It has no real reason to exist other than being, look, buy keys, I guess. As far as robo hats go, it's not as bad as others, but it's still shit. Put it in D. And then the Google eyes, which is just a worse version of the googly eyes. At least they're small, so I don't have to look at them. I'll put these in D tier 2. And then we have this fucking garbage. Pyro got so... I forgot how many fucking robo hats Pyro got. There's so many. This sucks. This just does not need to be in the game at all. Let's just delete that. And then we have the fucking plumber's pipe. Okay, you know, you and you, all of you are down here in the void. And then the boron beanie, which is just a boat rotor on his head. Fuck. Sucks and it's ugly. And then, like, okay, at least the respectless robo glove is the gunslinger. So he's like, okay, yeah, he took it off the engineer and he was wearing it as a hat. So I'll put this one in E tier for the joke, right? So we'll put that here. Fine. Then the Rusty Reaper, which is just an uglier version of the Last Breath. I don't think I've ever seen this in game once. I've honestly never seen this in game once. It's just ugly. Just an ugly, uglier version of an already really good hat that did not need to exist, so that's going into the void. And then we have the Scrap Sack, which is the Pyrotechnics backpack, but it's like, you could have at least made it a bag made out of cloth, and then you have the random metal objects inside, but no, fuck it, it's all metal for some fucking reason. Like, why did it have to, like, why was that the qualification for being a robo item where everything had to be made out of metal? It's so ugly. Oh, it's horrible. Like, so many of the robo cosmetics are just some of the worst that have ever been placed. This one's so especially ugly, I'm casting it down into the void. It's the worst one. It is. It truly is. It really is. Yeah, it's like, exactly why this item out of everything they could have made a robo version of? Like, why not the old Guadalajara, I guess? I don't fucking know. Ay. Okay. The breather bag, Venture Bros, if I'm remembering correctly. Arguably not as fun and soulful as the Metalocalypse set. D, I guess. It's not quite grounds for deletion, but it's not good. Yeah, it's not great, not terrible, but also it's not worthy of C tier. It's really not. It's really not. And then I forget what these were promo items for? These were promo items for something. I don't remember what. Total War? Yeah, there you go. Total War. Yeah, Total War. Oddly enough, as far as promo items go, what's interesting is, like, these are really well made in that they're fully mapped to the Pyro's body, which is kind of like, this is an outlier for promo items. Usually promo items are, you know, take object from game, slap it on the player model, and then call that a day. Like, a little bit more care went into the creation of these, so I have to respect it for that. They're not great, they're pretty tacky as far as TF2 items go, so I'll put these in D tier 2, but they're not as offensive as, like, the fucking rubber duck or this ugly hat, you know what I mean? So they're not, it's not quite in the area of deletion. So, yeah, and that's true, they only go with themselves. That's another very good observation. They only go with themselves. How will these look on the Fempyro? I don't know, because I've never used these. Ever. So I don't know. Yeah. The Mare Mask, which is another pretty cool cosmetic, if I do say so myself, is just another cool head replacement. That is another air filter gas mask. This one also, it's pretty good. I like it. Is it as good as the Foster's Facade? No. But it's still good. Top of B tier, I think, is appropriate for it. Top of B, it's good. The Robo Cosmetics look like what tightly biting a fork feels like. Who does that? Maybe I've done that when I was a child. But I've never bit it. Please check your Discord DM. I sent the Nevergoon. You sent the Nevergoon's ass. Okay, hold on. Let me my Discord. Oh, that's horrifying. Oh my god. I'm combing through my DMs here. That is not the one I was expecting, but Hoi. Okay, so we have the Nevergoon sketch of my character. Open that up. And then we have this terrifying. Oh my god, I can't believe you made that this fast. This is terrifying. Ah. Okay, we'll start with the terrifying artwork first. That was fast. Jesus Christ. It's terrifying. Okay. And then we have the more of the palette cleanser of my character wearing the Nevergoon shirt. So we have the palette cleanser. Ay ay ay. Thank you guys for the art. I really do appreciate it. I get so much fucking awesome fan art from so many people. I really cannot thank you guys enough. You guys are awesome. So again, thank you. It's like you guys really do spoil me with every like just in general. You guys spoil me with the donations. You guys spoil me with the art. You spoil me with like item donations. You spoil me with how often you watch my streams and my videos, and like you guys liking my and just like liking my streams. Like I don't know what I did to deserve any of this. Like I don't know where in my life, like what I did to get this, and just to not to harp on this too much. Just I want to say thank you to everyone. You guys are awesome. I cannot appreciate you guys enough for just the support in general. It really does mean a lot. I know I don't express my thanks enough when for these kinds of things, but I'm also just bad at it. So thank you. That's what I want to say. Moving on. We have the backup broiler, which is just a fucking barbecue pit on his back. Fuck it. Sure. It kind of sucks, honestly. It doesn't really. It's not really. It doesn't really work well. It's not terrible, but it's a little in the tacky side. I'll put it like upper D tier. Like, okay, Pyro, he cooks with fire, he cooks people, barbecue, haha. But it's not like a chef hat, you know, it's just barbecue pit. Fuck it, on his back, sure. And then the burning bandana, I mean, also fine. It's okay. It's a more of a subtle hat. It's not offensive, it's just okay. We'll put this in B tier, kind of around here. It's okay. Like, I don't know if this one's meant to be, like, referencing, you know, we can do it, you know, with the World War II propaganda posters to have women go working in the factories. I think that's what the reference is. I'm pretty sure it is. You know, so like, Pyro's a woman, another joke there. But it's just a way better one than, like, just like the Madame Dixie being a chick's hat, you know? Some minor financial compensation for your inevitable spiral into madness later in the stream. It's coming. It's coming. I'm not excited about it. Okay. El Muchacho. Kind of, I mean, I said the Winterland rap was a basic bitch. So is the Last Breath, and so is the Flamboyant Flamenco. But the El Muchacho is another very basic bitch cosmetic. And the full set, honestly, is very tasty. The full set is really fucking good. As far as the poncho cosmetics go, I like this one the most because of how it was executed, right? Because they genuinely paid attention to like how Pyro's colors work, where it's like, no, it's not this big, bright, flamboyant poncho. No, they paid attention to the sooty gradient that goes from the shoulders down to his waist. You know, all of the details are equally as reserved in the color department. It is a really well thought out cosmetic. Like, it's very, very well made compared to other poncho items we've received in recent years. But it is basic bitch. It is. It's very basic bitch, but it's still good. As far as body cosmetics go, there are others that are better, but I'll still put this in A tier, like around here. I think I think I can zoom these out now because I've exhausted my tier jokes, so we can keep this looking like this now. Much better. Oh, god damn it. Come on. There we go. We can put you here. Check my general in my Discord. There's another image of it. I'm scared. I'm scared. Why do people keep doing these cursed things to me? Why did someone turn me into fucking Robotnik? Or Eggman, rather. Why? Stop doing this shit to my face! Hold on, we have others. We have some new additions that I have to open. Oh, Jesus. People keep sending me more cursed edits in my fucking head. It's worse because I'm bald. It's worse because I'm fucking bald. Oh my god. And then someone turned me into Eggman. Because sure, why not? This is an ancient screenshot of a... I forgot. Was I streaming back then? I don't even remember if I was streaming back then in this shitty storage room. This was like in 2020. This is when I had this is when I had my setup in like our spare room where we have like a bunch of junk that we store. Trust me, like my whole house does not look like this, right? But like this was our old storeroom that I had my computer set up in. It was so fucking hot. So hot in that room. I don't know how I tolerated that for so long. Anyway, ancient. Okay, then we have the Hive Minder. It's a beekeeper hat for Pyro. Sure, I guess. I mean, it's fine. It's not offensive at all. I'll put it in C tier. It's not all that in a bag of chips. It's kind of up here with these, I suppose. It's okay. It's a hat. I like. Yeah. Again, the bar is that it's a hat. I like it. Oh, sorry. In terms of the Discord general, that's my Patreon Discord where you can actually talk in there. I paywall my Discord because, as many of you know, I have a certain level of notoriety where if I had a public Discord, it would be a constant shit show, and I don't want to have to, like, organize moderators or even have to pay moderators or have to go to, like, increasingly larger lengths to really heavily shut down or censor conversations or what have you. So, like, if I had a public Discord, I wouldn't even be able to have... I could not allow for people to post images because... you know that would just get immediately abused by people who are schizophrenic and just want to see me burn. So I paywall my Discord because it's a lot nicer. It's a smaller community of people that actually talk, which is very nice. But also it's just not a headache I have to worry about. I also used to have a public Discord and that didn't end well. It fucking sucked. So I got rid of it, went to a Patreon one, and it's so much better. It's not even a headache. Compared to the previous one, it's not even a fucking headache. It's just a smarter decision to have. Or a smarter decision to make when it comes to running a Patreon, or running a Discord rather. Pampered Pyro, which is just a spa towel on top. Like, how many of you knew this was a spa towel? How many of you knew this was a spa towel on Pyro's head? A confession, I didn't know what this, I'd had no idea what this was meant to be for years. I simply did not know. I just thought it was like I thought it was like a hat or a white blob on his head. I had no fucking idea what this was meant to be for so long. And then some years later, it finally clicked with me where it's like, oh, it's a spa towel wrapped around his non-existent hair. So, I don't know. It's not great. It's another one of those things where it's not even a hat. And it's not, upper D tier, I suppose, for this one. It's just, Is it oh yeah, I keep forgetting whether or not things are common on Fem Pyro art. Anything that's a head replacement is very common on Fem Pyro art, because most Fem Pyro art is usually of, individuals' loadouts. And if the very, what's a kind word to put here? The very... The Pyro enthusiasts tend to have more involved loadouts with Pyro, usually involving a head replacement. So if it's not a head replacement, probably not going to be seen in Fem Pyro artwork. Long story short, the Pampered Pyro is not common, from my knowledge. Neither is the Soot Suit, And the soot suit is, in my opinion, just a better stockbroker scarf. Just a nice cosmetic. It looks good. It's a cool loadout filler. I personally really enjoy this one. I'm putting this in A tier. I don't care. Bottom of A tier. It's just good. It is just good. It really is. Okay, then we have the Air Raider and the Bone Dome. Honestly, as far as throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks, this one actually sticks really well. Because Pyro's head, he's got the mask, it looks like an oxygen mask, he's got like a suit on, so you could extend that out to, he flies a fucking fighter jet. Of course, Pyro doesn't fly a fucking fighter jet, but they look fucking good. They're not super flashy, they're not super in your face, they just look really cool. These are really well done and really well made cosmetics that fit his overall appearance, honestly. They look really nice. They do look really nice. So I want to put both of these in, I'll slap them both in B tier. They're the Bone Dome being better than the mask, but they're both very, very good cosmetics. They're fucking phenomenal. I like these. I got my car running. All it needed was a new battery, so we're so back. Congratulations for getting your car running. Can I send the Nevergoon? Yeah, I'll post the Nevergoon minion. I'll post it later. I'll post it after the stream's done. Okay, the Popeyes. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about the Popeyes? As far as the silly items go, I personally really enjoy these. I do acknowledge that they are very tacky. I acknowledge that they are very silly. I know. But I do have a soft spot for these, much like the Google Eyes, where they just kind of work. I'm gonna put them in A tier. I don't care. People are gonna get mad. Now zesty standards have been cast to the wayside in favor of funny gags. Fuck you. In this instance, yes. In this instance, yes. Why do I have a soft spot for it? Because I personally find it funny. And therefore, if it's funny, it's acceptable for TF2, but only if I find it funny. Only if I find it funny. Only me, because my opinions are fact. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules, okay? My opinions are objective fact. That's just how it goes, right? I didn't write this into law. I didn't make this decision. It's out of my control. It was just thrust upon me. It's who I am. It's what I do. What comes out of my mouth is true, objective, irrefutable fact. And if I have to actually explain to anyone that this is meant to be a joke, what's wrong with you? Go outside. Speak with some human beings. Get off Reddit. There's no tone indicators here. It's not real life. Okay? I'm right, you're wrong. That's how it goes. Maybe not touch a person. Maybe not, that's going too far. But just say hi to the barista when you get your shitty $8 Starbucks coffee next time you go, right? That's what I recommend. Okay, let's do the special eyes. I love the special eyes because, like the engineer, they add an extra level of expressiveness to their appearance without being tacky or silly at all. These are a really fun loadout filler for both engineer and pyro. I love these. These are part of these have been part of my loadout for years. I love this cosmetic so much. I'm putting it in A tier. It's really good. It's a really fun, awesome loadout filler, period. Simple yet effective, amen, 100%. And then we have the Trickster's Turnout Gear, which just leans into the fireman gag for Pyro even more. Personally, I think this is one of Pyro's, if not the best Pyro shirt cosmetic. It really only works with the fireman's helmet. I guess you could mix and match it with a couple other helmet cosmetics, but this really only works with the fireman's helmet. But even so, even because of that limitation, I'm putting it in top tier. It is just a really, really good cosmetic. And yeah, you're right, it does look good alone. That is a good point. It does look good alone. It looks good without a hat. But it is still top tier anyway, 100%. Still top tier, completely. All right, now we're digging into... Pyro got a shitload of Halloween cosmetics. Was it 2012 or 2013? I don't remember exactly. But in this 1 year, Pyro got... How many? God, he got so many fucking... He got... Jesus. He got 31. He got 31 cosmetics in this... Hold on, I have to refresh my memory what year this was. Yeah, this was all Scream Fortress 5 in 2013. He got 31 cosmetics in one update. All of them Halloween restricted, but 31! That's insane! And most of them aren't very good. So, bear with me because I don't fully remember what is part of a set and what's not. I know a few of them are, but it's a little wonky because of just how many are in this file. So, Abhorrent Appendages, Beast from Below, and I think another one was interchangeable with these? I don't remember what was part of this set. No, I think that's it. Okay, so you have like, you know, Creature of the Deep set for Pyro. It's thoughtful, I guess. You know, it's dressing up as a classic Halloween character. Shut up with the fucking feet. Oh yes, you're right. The death support pack. Was this part of the same set? You're right, I think it is. Yeah, so this set here. That's a set. It's acceptable, but it's not. As far as other Halloween sets go, it really only works. Was it the astronaut one? Because where's the astronaut one? Oh god, this is a fucking mess. This is a mess. Where is it? Was it the Spectral Knot this went with? Okay, we have to do multiple at a time here. There's the Spectral Knot. There's the Death Support Pack. We will slowly unravel this web of mystery here as to what items go with what. Before these are fine. I like the reference to an older piece of horror media. They're not great, so I'll put them in D tier. The Spectral Knot, however, I think is probably... Well, I don't think it's probably. It is just one of the most badass Halloween cosmetics for Pyro. I fucking love this thing so much. One of the coolest head replacements for Pyro is for a Halloween set. I'm putting this in S tier. It's really, really cool. It really is. It's awesome. If you see this thing in game, it is badass. The cosmetic that's meant to go with it really only works with it and nothing else, and it's fairly plain, so put this in D tier as well. But the helmet is really cool. Okay, then we have... I know I'm gonna get this wrong. So we have the Bernie's Bonnie Bonnet. The Cauterized Caudal Appendage, I think, went with this one. And then the feet? These? The Monster Stompers? I think these went together? Pretty sure. So this is like a Where the Wild Things Are set for Pyro? What do you mean furry? This is Where the Wild Things Are. Did you not read that as a kid? Like, to me, like, it's like a cute kid's dragon costume, but it's like, because of the horns, it's very much like Where the Wild Things Are. I loved that book as a kid. I cannot interpret this as furry bait at all, frankly. Maybe you didn't need the pads on the paws. That's usually a pretty dead giveaway. Maybe. Yeah, maybe the feet. Maybe the feet are a little unforgivable. But the other two are fine. I mean, they're not offensive. A lot of these are gonna end up in D tier as just relatively inoffensive Halloween cosmetics. I'll put them all here. I'm largely indifferent on these, mainly because they are Halloween restricted. They don't look bad. I almost never see them. I've seen a lot of furries running it renamed. The feet, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Okay, then we have this really ugly Goldilocks set. The question is, Why? I feel like you could have picked other fairy tales that involved fire somehow, but you went with Goldilocks and the Three Bears, except burned. These really do suck, don't they? Like, I think these go in E tier. Like, I can't really make a saving argument for either of these. They really do just suck. They really do. I'm not a fan. Coal indeed. Alright, then... Is that the last set? I think that's... Maybe these were part of the monster set or something? I don't recall. Either way. A little goofy. I mean... Reminds me of Real Monsters on Nickelodeon, for those who watched it. Eh. Bottom of D, maybe upper E tier for these. They are just kind of... They are pretty lame. They are pretty lame. I'm not a fan of them. Okay, I think that's all of the sets. Then we have the Bozo's Bouffant, which is just another clown cosmetic, but you really cannot beat the Dr. Roxo head for a clown face. That one is just the best, and it's not Halloween restricted. So this one I'm gonna throw in D tier, because it's just a worse version of the other one we already have. And did the tongue go with this? The tongue didn't come this year. The tongue came later. Yeah, that's not from this year. Then we have the Candler, which is just candles strapped onto the torso. No thought, no soul, they just kind of suck. So I'm gonna put them in E. Then we have a bird skeleton. For some reason? Sure? Why? Like, you can't even make an argument for this one. This one just sucks. Just makes me think of the scene from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom where they're eating the monkey brains. I don't like it. I don't like the thought entering my head. I'm not a fan of the thought. It's kind of a gross gag. Like drinking brain slurry. Not a fan. I don't know. It's not as offensive as other shitty ones, but it just grosses me out in a way that I don't like. So I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna bump it down there. Oh yeah, I forgot the Beat Boy. I fucking hate this thing. Please get rid of the fucking Beat Boy. It has no business being in the game. It's a fucking Game Boy. Get rid of it. Alright, what's next? Let's see. The Creature from the Heap? Sure, I guess. Another one that's not really offensive at all. It's not ugly. It's just not really a versatile Halloween cosmetic. It doesn't really go with anything. Another one that's just kind of in the D tier pile. And then we have the External Organ. It's a clever name, but it's just a pipe organ. It is just a pipe organ on his back and nothing else. There's nothing to go with this. I guess this goes with the Creature of the Deep set. Is it meant to be a reference to Pirates of the Caribbean, Davy Jones? I don't fucking know. But it's not very good. It's not appealing in any way. D? Like bottom of D for this one? You know, as far as head replacements go, it could be better, right? Like the Plutonodome you can't beat for Halloween head replacements, but this one is just a little underdone, a little underbaked. It doesn't look like the modeling work was very well thought out. It's can you paint this? I don't know if you can paint it. TF2 glob. If you can paint this white, there's a cum joke in there. Oh, I forgot the wiki just never works for whatever reason. The wiki is always down. Why is the wiki always fucking down? I want to see it in white. Yeah, you can paint this white, so you can be a blob of cum if you want to be. Go for it. I don't know. Another one that's just, I'm gonna put this in E. It's just, it's really ugly and just doesn't look good for TF2. Also, this one, it's just a gargoyle head, and it's also really ugly. There's nothing appealing about this at all. E, also, it's not quite into the darker tiers, but... Okay, and then we have the Grizzly Gumbo. I don't know what it is, because, like, real life gore does not bother me. Like, blood and guts and gore that I see in real life, it doesn't faze me at all. But whenever I see things like this, it grosses me out for some reason. I don't know why. It's not like the thought of body parts from the heavy melting in acid. Eh. And I guess also because it's meant to be food, maybe. It just adds that extra layer of gag factor that I'm not comfortable with. Bottom, maybe. Yeah, let's get rid of this one. This one's just gross. It's a guillotine on Pyro's back. The hand hunter. Another. I guess this one goes in D tier also. Like, a lot of these cosmetics aren't gonna go above D tier. It's a little much. It's also massive. It's a huge cosmetic. Bottom of D for this one too. Nothing all that great. The hardware headwear, however, this one I like. This one is a much more reserved, creepy, cool Halloween cosmetic. I really enjoy this one. This one I've used many a Scream Fortress. You can mix and match it with non-Halloween cosmetics and Halloween cosmetics. It just gives Pyro a creepy face. I'm putting it in A tier. I love this one. Also going in A tier, I love the hollow head. I love this one, like, because again, it leans into the gag that you never know what Pyro is, and his head blew up like a fucking balloon or a bomb, and there's just nothing there. Like, the back of his head got blown out, and it's just empty. I really love this head replacement. It's subtle, but it's good. It's a good, subtle Halloween head replacement. I love it. This one's also going in A tier. I love both of these. They're really good, really clever. Is good. Why is this music so fucking loud? Bring that down a bit. Why not S? I'm being very picky with my S tiers. I can't throw it up there. The Macabre Mask. This one just sucks. Why are his eyes so high up? Why is the modeling work so terrible? It looks like someone took a wax figure and then left it in a hot car for a few hours. Somebody's OC? I don't think so, but it's still shit. This one I think is grounds for deletion just because of how poor the modeling work is. It's not very good. Then we have the Maniac's Manacles. As far as an extra accessory goes for a Halloween cosmetic, this one's fine. Put this one in C tier. It's okay. You can work with this one, I think. You can work with this one. Okay, then we have the Mucus Membrane. Yeah. I don't like the concept of a fucking snot rocket coming out the nose and landing on something. It is just gross. It is just gross. I want to get rid of it. I don't like it. The Pi 40 Incinibot. This is a more fun head replacement. This one's more interesting. I like it. Pyro is now a robot. It has the old future techie kind of style that's more in line with what you would expect for like a Halloween cosmetic, or if they were gonna put robots in the game. I can't be offended by this one. It's fine. I'll put it in C tier, like around here. It's okay for a Halloween cosmetic. These, however, fucking suck. It's just voodoo dolls on the Pyro's body. That's it. They're tiny, they're not appealing at all, they just suck. I'm putting these in the void, go away. This was part of a larger set? Or what was going to be a larger set? I think? It looks like it's from a different game? Completely. It's still cool, but I would have liked to have seen the rest of the set get made or added? I'm not sure what it's meant to be. It has the same feel as the I forget the name of the masks they wore during the Black Plague, but it has the same feel to that a little bit. It just doesn't look like it's from TF2 at all. It doesn't look like it's from TF2 at all. Plague Doctor mask. I couldn't remember that at all. Yeah, it kind of has the same feel as a Plague Doctor mask or like a Witch Doctor or something. I feel like it could have worked a bit better if it was a bit more simplified. They took out some of the details. Like it's a serviceable idea, but the execution is not the best. I'm not offended. I'll put it in D tier. Rugged Respirator. It's fine, I guess. It's just another okay. Like, this is one of those where you look at it and go, why is this Halloween restricted? It doesn't really need to be. It's okay. Also D tier. Like here, I guess, somewhere around there. And then this shitty, the Snaggletooth Stetson, I just don't like at all. It's crappy. I'm gonna put it in E tier. And then the Vicious Visage. I think this one. It was this one and this that went together. My bad. I forgot. This was a set, and then this was just on its own, I guess. I think that's it. I made a mistake earlier. So that was on its own. And then this is the Creature from the Deep set, which is referencing a more, a decent... It's a decent reference to put in the game in terms of the time in which the game takes place. And it's fairly reserved, inoffensive. Also, upper D tier. I like that one. It's a decent set. Yeah, Creature from the Deep. So that's better. Okay, we have made it through that slog of Halloween items. Unfortunately, we're like barely past the halfway point. I'm gonna start going through these a bit more quickly because we have a lot more to go. Yeah, I'll concede. I'll put these at like low C tier. I'll put these at low C tier because they're pretty cool for a Halloween set. I'm gonna go piss and get a drink because we have more to go. So give me like 2 minutes, and we're gonna keep cranking through these. Okay. Okay, we're back. We've returned. Lady is hanging on my door. Okay, we can continue. Oh. had a break-in attempt? What does that even mean? Someone tried to break into your house? How so? Jesus, terrifying. Hopefully you are legally allowed to have the means to defend yourself wherever you live. If so, hopefully whoever tried to break in regretted their decision. If not, I'm sorry. And we're back. When will they ever make a protein powder that doesn't taste super fucking fake and chemically? I guess there's no way around it. Do I still have my American pants? No, I torched them at the end of my last stream because they just could not contain my giant ass. I don't want to drink raw egg. I wouldn't recommend that because salmonella. I would not recommend that at all. Yeah, they are all chalky. It's it's like a necessary evil to consume these and try to get enough protein, but they stay chalky. They do. Nothing to really do about it. It's a fucking protein shake. What do you think it is? Look. Looks like milk, but it's a protein shake. Y'all gotta fucking relax. Would I try raw eggs in Japan? I don't think I'd try raw eggs anywhere. It's probably not a good idea to eat raw egg or raw chicken. You can do raw beef, like steak tartare, that's fine. But raw chicken is a quick trip to the hospital. I would not recommend it. Like, I understand that the reason why salmonella rates are so high is because of the factory farming we have with eggs and chickens, and it doesn't come from within the chicken. So it carries over from the factories in which they're produced. So if you were to say go to another country that has cleaner means of producing this meat and cleaner means of, getting the eggs, you could probably get away with consuming raw egg and raw chicken, but I still would not recommend it. My favorite food is anything that's fish. I love seafood. I could live off seafood. Easy. Okay, we gotta move on. We got a lot of ground to cover. We have the portable Smithsmith Spirit Dispenser, an extremely rare item because you could only get this during the Winter 2013 sale. It's the only time you could get this. As far as Christmas items go, it's so small that you basically can't see it. It just puts a snow globe on the top of Pyro's gas canister. Fuck, I said gas again, and I said it again. I don't know, it's kind of shit. It's not anything amazing. I mean, the rarity factor is cool, but it's not offensive like the sleigh bells and the what have you. So I'll just put it just somewhere in this territory. The Blizzard Breather and the Sub-Zero suit. So, I don't know what it is about the Blizzard Breather. It feels really bulky. It's a pretty cool looking head replacement, but it doesn't feel a lot like Pyro to me. I don't know. It's just there's something amiss about this one. There's something amiss about this one. Yeah, and the color, you're right, I forgot. The color on it is not right. The color's off, so it looks like shit. So I will put this in D, because the color makes it look pretty bad, now that I've been reminded of it. The Sub-Zero suit, however, is a really, really good shirt, torso, body cosmetic for the Pyro. Probably bottom of enjoyer tier, top tier. It is just really good. Super versatile, goes with a bunch of stuff. It is really good. It's awesome. Hands down. Oh, and then I think the Tiny Timber was meant to go with that set, because he's meant to be like out collecting firewood. I don't want to call it shit, but it's almost shit. There's not a lot going on here. I like it goes with the set. I appreciate like the thought that goes into it, but it's not great. I'll put it like bottom D tier in this territory, I guess, just somewhere around there. It's filler. It's not bad, but it's not great either. What do you call a bundle of sticks? I call it a bundle of sticks because if I say the F word with one G, gotta make the distinction, people will get very upset. Can't say that. Otherwise, someone will clip it and like, oh, look, he said the word that you're not supposed to say. And then, people will get mad. Toy Taylor, this was the starting point. This was the starting point. This was the catalyst that brought us all down as the years went on. This was the start of the elf cosmetics, I think. Or one of the starts, because you had the one for Demo Man as well, and Scout too. So, they all started getting added around the same time. I think, actually, was it the Demo Man one that came first? Or was it the Scout one? I think it was the Demo Man one. Either way, very early on, elf cosmetics, and we can all agree that they suck. I think they're all shit. This one's like the most tame because it's at least not fucking green. But I'm still putting it in E tier. And then there's just a sled. There's just a sled and nothing else going on with it. E. Sucks. What else is there? What else needs to be said? Sled goes hard? Why? It doesn't really go hard at all. What do you do with a fucking sled? It's just a sled. It don't really do much. Like, if you want to make a fine, bottom of D, but like you make a winter loadout with a sled, sure, I guess. All right, cute suit. I like the cute suit. That's kind of it. I don't like that you can dye his head. I don't think you should be able to do that. It's kind of weird. You can dye his head flesh color, which is gross. I'm not a fan of like I don't know how you can make this paintable. Maybe just don't make it paintable. It would be rated a lot higher, but it's still a fine cosmetic if you don't paint it. You can mix and match and do things. You can cover his entire head if you want with certain cosmetics. We just don't see his mask at all, and it's just all one color. B, I suppose. Cute suits in B tier. It's decent. It's decent. Really dumb. Really tacky. It's just a fish on his head. I don't like the soulmate. I don't like the soulmate. I think it's stupid. Go away. Fish. Be gone. Be gone from me. And then we have this set too? The Combustible Kabuto and then the Sengo Scorcher, however you say it. Why? Is what and also they're just ugly. They're just really, like the hat is hideous. I know it's referencing a piece of historic, it's a historic armor, what have you, but they're just ugly. It's odd, yeah, it's just odd. I think they're bad, honestly. I mean, they're not like, if I saw these in game, they're kind of in the territory of this Roman armor set. I'll put it next to, ooh. Come on, I'll put it here. These all kind of go together. These two armor sets from completely different time eras that are just slapped on Pyro. They're bleh. Okay, then we have the Employee of the Month and the Fry Master. Pyro's a cook again, except now instead of a head chef, he fries things. You got a deep fryer slapped on his back, and then the hat. The fried chicken restaurant employee hat. Yeah. Why is Pyro frying chicken? I don't know. Like like the chef's hat is like at least a stretch of a decent joke. Pyro has fire. He roasts his teammates, what have you. But this is taking it too far, where he's just got a deep fryer vat slapped to his back. Sucks. I'm gonna put it in E, honestly. The hat is at least a hat, right? So I'll put it in D tier, kind of around here. It's okay, like there. But just the deep fryer is lame. I'm not a fan of it. You frying chicken in there? Be quiet. Okay. Now onto a cool set. We have the Smokin' Lid, the Lunatic's Leathers, and the Gas Guzzler. I fucking love this motorbiker set for the Pyro. It is awesome. It's just one of the coolest sets in the game. It works so well. It looks awesome. I love it. I fucking love it. It really is just good. Shut up with the gas. God damn it. Enough of the fucking gas shit. Anyway, the hat is really good. I'm putting the hat in A tier. These, honestly, the backpack, not so much. The backpack I'm putting like top of B tier. It's really cool, but only works with the full set. The hat and shirt have a lot more versatility. They can go with a bunch of other stuff, so these definitely go in A tier. But these are just really, really cool and awesome cosmetics. I fucking love these. They're fucking amazing. Just came back from the gym. How's the stream going? It's going. We're a little past the halfway point. Actually, decently past the halfway point. Now we're at Halloween. Oh no, sorry, I forgot this one. The Mishap Mercenary. The breathers are really, it looks, okay, honestly, this looks like Bionicle. This reminds me of the 2-peg, I don't even know how you describe this piece, but it had the ball joint and then 2 of the cross holes. And it looks like they took 2 of those and then turned them around on his face. This is my inner autism screaming at me now because I don't remember the name of that piece. It looks like it's comprised of Bionicle parts. Or yeah, or Toa Fantoka for sure. Yeah, you're right. It does look like the Toa Fantoka. It looks like Pahatu Fantoka, right? Hold on, maybe Leiwa, probably Leiwa more so. Leiwa Fantoka. Yeah, probably Leiwa Fantoka more for sure. It feels like Leiwa Fantoka more. It does. Maybe Kopaka too, a little bit. I can see it in the mask, like with the breathing on the side. And then Pohatu as well. Not so much on Pohatu. This was it was such a bizarre decision to make Pohatu orange. I kind of don't like that they did that. Because the Toe of Stone should be brown. That bothered me a little bit. Like, fucking Karapar, which is, you see his canisters in the background. He's a fucking crab, but they still made him brown for the sake of consistency between having the same lineup of 6, but they still made him brown. Of course, they had the yellow accents on his face because the headpiece and what have you, and the thigh pieces and the arm pieces. But for some reason, they made Pohatu orange. It does look cool, right? Like this looks cool. It does look cool, but it still bugs me that they made him orange. I think they should have done brown. Honestly, they should have done brown. Either way, it looks like Toa Fantoka. I mean, it's like C tier. It's inoffensive. It's fine. C tier, you go like right here. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see. Now we're at Scream Fortress again. We have the Arsonist's Apparatus, the Moccasin Machinery. I think that's it. I think that's all these went with. I don't think these went with the Nabler, did they? I think the Nabler is a standalone item. I don't know. I guess Pyro burned off his limbs and they had to be replaced with robotic ones. I don't know. The Nabler's, I know it's a promo item for the company that made the toys, like the figurines for TF2, like the soldier action figure and all that. So yeah, these are standalone. I think these are fine. They're kind of cool. Honestly, I kind of like these for Halloween cosmetics. They're pretty neat. I'm gonna put them in C tier. I like both of these, honestly. They're not super gaudy or flashy or in your face. They're fun. They're fun. You can make fun loadouts with these. The Nabler, I vaguely remember this item having a very bizarre origin. I don't remember if the head is referencing a comic or a cartoon or a toy. And I remember, I don't know if this was official material from said comic or cartoon, but it's like a really bizarre noir, like adult comic series. I don't know. It's just kind of not. It's like a very bizarre addition for Team Fortress 2. Like of all things, they could put in the game, they put this in there. It's a very bizarre thing. I have to refresh my memory at some point as to what the origins of this were, but I remember it being strange. It's also a very strange head replacement. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in D. It's just a weird item. It really is. A very weird item. Okay. Then we have Mr. Juice. It's the Fruit Man. Fucking weird. It's just, I don't know. I don't even know. What do y'all think about this one? It's just juice. Like, it's... like, as far as Halloween gag items go, it's cute, right? It gets the job done. But you know what? I don't think I've ever seen this in-game once. I know it's Halloween restricted, alright? I know it's Halloween restricted. I think this one's fun. It's definitely more fun than other Halloween items we've received. I don't want to put it in B tier, but I'll give the courtesy of putting Mr. Juice in C tier. I'll put him in C tier. I'm not gonna put him in B tier. Oh, the very dark annals of the internet that this item is from, or where the item resides in. Oh, the dark annals of the internet where this item is plastered all over its grisly walls. Ooh, I've seen this in things that I wish I had never seen, in many a way. Usually with blowjobs. It's common, it is. You can't, it's just a fact. It is. Creature's Grin is kind of ugly, and then the Vampiro is equally as ugly, but I also kind of really like these for head replacements. They're fun enough. They're more or less standalone. You can mix and match with a couple things, but they're cool enough. I think these also appropriately belong in C tier as being like pretty cool, not super crazy, but pretty cool Halloween items. I'll put these both in C tier. I like them. I dig it. And I like it too, because a lot of other Halloween items that we see from other sets, they kind of go really far and extreme with like slapping shit on the... Like Pyro is of course not the exception for this, but Pyro has a really good handful of items that they remain in the reserved territory and they get really creative. Like, just taking away pieces of his mask to reveal this monster underneath is a really cool idea. And they did it in such a nice, subtle, reserved way that like you have to like catch a glimpse and go, oh, you know, it kind of freaks you out when you look at it in game. I like that level of detail for this kind of a thing and then the thought that went into it. So I think this is honestly kind of an underrated one. I'm gonna put it higher. It is. I'll put it in B tier. I'll put it in B. What's the difference between international ugly and unintentional? International ugly, I think, is a very subjective. I know you meant to say unintentionally, but I think the phrase internationally ugly is really funny. What? I think that's subjective. I think that's a subjective thing. What merits something being internationally ugly? Like what? Like what ethnicities are you attracted to? Versus regionally ugly, right? You have like regional hideousness amongst the local population, right? International versus regional hideousness. Excuse me, this fucking protein shake with the powder. Is that all of them? Yes, that's all of them from that Scream Fortress. Now we are moving into 2014, end of the line. We have the Wartime Warmth and the North Polar Fleece. They're both fine. Like, I mean, it's a little silly to have a fleece pullover for the entirety of Pyro's head, but they're okay. And the North Polar Fleece, also okay. For some reason, this one is very popular with women that play TF2 that also have the Femme Pyro model. This one is always run by women that play Pyro with the cat ears or some other effeminate looking headgear. Always. Always. On its own, the sweater's pretty good. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Sweater's good, and the hat is fine. I'm gonna put it like an upper C tier. It's okay. But the sweater's good. Sweater's good. You can mix and match with a bunch of stuff. It's just decent. Women play TF2. I know 4. 4 women, yes, real, breathing, living women that play Team Fortress 2. A total of 4. But that's it. And I think those are the only 4 women that play TF2. They're alive? Yes, they are. Marry one, they're all taken. They're all taken. Not gonna work out for me, unfortunately. They're like Infinity Stones. You collect them all, you change the universe. Okay, these are... Oh yeah, these were part of the limited 2014 items they put in the game. So you have the Black Knight's Bassinet and the Charred Chainmail. And didn't this one go with it too? The Torch Tabard, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these were part of a set. And these are very limited, very rare items now. Honestly, I like the helmet. I like the chainmail because because you can replace Pyro's head, you don't have to model over the existing head. They're rare because they're limited, right? Like these could only be acquired during the period of, I forget the exact restrictions and how they work. They're not common. They're not. The set works quite well with Pyro. I mean, I know a guy who doesn't use these, but his Pyro, we're getting further into Pyro territory. I'm sorry, this was inevitable. I know a guy who has a Pyro that's dressed up as a knight. That's his like Pyro character, is that it's a knight. Anyways, the helmet's cool. The helmet's well done because you don't have to model over the existing geometry. You can actually make it fit to the shape of his head a lot better, and so it's like, it just looks really good. So honestly, I'm gonna put this in fucking B tier. And just by the nature of how it looks, it doesn't have to be part of a knight set. You can do a lot more with this one than people think, I think. This one is fairly limited where you have to wear it with a helmet or a knight helmet for it to work. I'm gonna put this in D tier because it's kind of in the territory with like the Roman and the Japanese cosmetics. And then the chainmail, also in that same territory where it really only works. It's not as bad as these. I'll put these like here. You can probably mix and match with these a bit more. They don't look bad either. 'Tis but a scratch. God, I have to watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail again. Fucking love that movie. The Pyromancer's Hood and the Pyromancer's Raiments. Correct me if I'm wrong, isn't this really expensive in unusual form? If memory serves, this one is pretty pricey, if it's unusual. Because it's also very rare. It's a very rare unusual to get. There's not that many of them. And just to prove my point, right? I'll compare a couple of hats with you from this limited 2014 stuff. Pricing, item, class, Pyro. Yeah, so like if you look at the Pyromancer's Hood, there's not that many of them. Look at that. 2, 4, 6, 7, 11, 12, 14, 18, 19, 22, 24, 25, 27, 29, 33, 0, which is, there's 1, so 33, 34, 36, 7, 8, 9. So there's 39 of these in existence. They are, like, when I said they're rare, they are rare. So here's the thing, man. This price is out of date. Like, someone's probably selling one of these. I wouldn't be surprised. No, they're not. I mean, these, like, this is no longer worth 800 keys. It's worth a lot more. That's why Purple Energy is higher than Burning Flames. The Burning Flames Pyromancer's Hood would easily go over 1,000. I guarantee it. I like this more than the Hottie's Hoodie, honestly. I'm gonna put this in low A tier. The vestment, however, I'm not a big fan of. It's okay. I'll put it in C, like around here, I suppose. But the hoodie is good. The hood is good. I like the hood a lot. How can you see furries in TF2 more than any other multiplayer games? Again, so furries are attracted to TF2 because of just the insane level of customization you have in TF2. You can do so much to a character to project your personality onto them. Yeah, it's a very expressive, the freedom of expression you have in TF2 is immense. And so it's very easy for these guys to kind of like make a furry character in TF2, you know? It's very easy. And also we have a lot of cosmetics that are just like overtly furry. So that doesn't help. Not that I got anything against furries. Like I don't care. If you're a furry, I don't give a fuck. My best friend is furry. Like, it's like saying my best friend is black. But no, but I'm serious. Like I actually have a lot of furry friends now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have like 10 furry friends. I have like 10 furry friends. I have more furry friends than black friends. Oh God. It's true though, it's true. I have more furry friends than black friends. There's not a lot of black people where I live. It's like San Antonio is like 85% Hispanic. I'm exaggerating, of course, but it's mostly Hispanic. It's just the truth. It's just the fucking truth. It is. Anyway. Is that it from that? Yeah, that's it from the 2014 Limited. Now we're moving into 2015. Here we have Invasion. Okay, so we have the head full of hot air, the Jupiter jetpack, the Phobos filter, and the space diver. I can't remember. I don't know if this was separate from these, or if all 4 of these were part of the same item set. I don't think this one was part of the set for these 3. I think this was standalone, if I'm remembering correctly. But if so, if these were all part of the same set, then 4 pieces doesn't work. But I think the Phobos was separate. I'm pretty sure the Phobos was separate. But these 3 I know are part of the same set. Honestly, this is a really cool set for Pyro. Like, if you're gonna do a Spaceman set for anybody, it's gonna be for Pyro because he's already in a suit, right? And they kept it reserved. It looks really nice. The jetpack is really good. Like, what's nice about these, right, is TF2 is a, what's the word? It's a caricaturization of reality, right? Like, these things, like, the style of TF2 and the environment of TF2 is still tied to reality enough where if you look at just the vanilla game, it's like, oh yeah, that looks like something that could exist. Like, even though something like the sticky bomb launcher or the way Scout's scattergun looks are complete fantasy, they still look real enough where it's like, oh yeah, that could be something that exists. I love it when media kind of skirts that line. It's why I fucking adore the Nolan Batman trilogy, or what's another example that I've seen recently? Or like the earlier Marvel movies, like the first Iron Man. The first Iron Man movie skirts on the line of reality just enough where I'm like, man, this movie's fucking awesome. I love it when media does that. Any comic book or movie or show or cartoon, I love that shit. Long story short, this Moonman set kind of does that. Like, it looks like a semi-realistic astronaut loadout, an astronaut gear, right? It looks awesome. I love this set so much. These are really underrated cosmetics. Altogether, they're an awesome set. The space diver is pretty versatile. You can probably mix and match it with a few things. So I'm putting all these in B tier. I love these. I really do. I think it's a really cool set for Pyro. I'm surprised. Unfortunately, these are really expensive now because a whole bunch of people trade them up for either the shooting star or the capper from both of the Invasion collections. And then I forget which collection that sniper head is in, but that's really expensive. And also the bat sabers, the elite grade in one of those two, and that's also really expensive. So a lot of these got consumed by trade ups over the years. So there's not that many of them floating around, and the Invasion cases are each like $10 fucking dollars. Like, hold on. Like, I know these are quarantine. Like, I know, yeah, $12 fucking dollars. And then what's the other one called again? exponential? I spelled it wrong. Fuck. Yeah, 12. Yeah, these are insanely expensive cases. So, and this one has the Bat Saber. So yeah, then you have Jupiter Jetpack and Head Full of High. So this set is in this collection, and because you can trade up to the Capper, which is expensive, or the Bat Saber, which is insanely expensive, they get consumed in trade-ups all the time, and so they're just not very common. Which is a shame, because they're really good cosmetics. And then the Phobos filter is fine. I'll put it in C tier, like around here. It's decent. Yeah, the Machina reskin was in the other case. So the Machina reskin is in the Quarantine collection. And so what do you have here? Yeah, these are relatively small collections now that I remember. So yeah, these aren't... The Universal Translator is, you know, valuable with certain effects because it's all class. There's the Phobos filter. Final Frontiersman is a kind of a shit cosmetic for Sniper. Rocket Operator is for Engineer. It's mediocre. There's the Shooting Star, which is expensive, especially in Strange. The Captain Spaceman, kind of okay. It's not the best all-class hat for Unusuals. Again, if you get them in, like, Nebula, because you can still unbox Nebula from these, I think, yeah. These are super valuable cases, because if you unbox something in Nebula, especially an all-class or an elite grade, they're insanely expensive. Like, a Nebula Corona Australis is thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Yeah, so never gamble, never open these. It's not worth your money, because if you open one of these cases that costs $12 and the key an additional $2.50 plus tax, so you're spending, you know, $16 to open one of these cases, you're gonna be given a, you know, $3 item in return. You're gonna lose 75% of your money, more than that, 80% of your money, so don't fucking bother. Never gamble, it's not worth it. Don't do it. Okay, so we have the Arthropods aspect and then the Crusaders getup. We have now left the invasion update. Now we're getting into the era of TF2 where things are getting a little too, like, for up until this point, mostly, a lot of Pyro's cosmetics were more in alignment with the stylization of the game, not so much the tone. But after 2015, someone said in chat, the slop gate opened and things get wild. And even these cosmetics, compared to what we're gonna get to, are fairly reserved. I like the Arthropods aspect. It's a kind of cool head replacement. Honestly, I like it. I like it enough. I'll put it in like C tier. I think this is pretty cool. And then the Crusaders getup is also really expensive, if memory serves. I don't know if it's because people like the cosmetic or it trades up to something else, but this is cool enough. I like the set. I'll put it in C tier. But it's a little... We're entering the territory where they're starting to make Pyro look like a different character entirely, which is a problem in my opinion. Especially when you remove all the elements that make his head and then replace him with something else entirely, it's like, eh. That's why I like older cosmetics like, you know, the Winterland wrap-up and the Hazmat head case, the Last Breath. It still kept elements of Pyro's head there, like the breathers and the eyes and the general shape. But then you get to something like the Arthropods aspect, it looks nothing like the Pyro at all. Something this one suffers from as well, at least the eyes are still kind of there. But it looks nothing like the Pyro at all. And I just don't think that's appropriate. We get more of these later on. Speaking of which, the Face of Mercy. One of 3 or 4 different goalie masks we have in TF2. This one's just for the Pyro. So, mediocre? I want to say mediocre. I'm gonna put it in D. It's not very, like, all of the hats from this case, this Halloween case, was it 2016? If I'm remembering correctly, all these are pretty shit. So Neptune's Nightmare, like this is a bit much, wouldn't you agree? Now we're entering the territory where we're so wild, and this is not even Halloween restricted, right? This is not even Halloween restricted. Like, we're entering things that are so wildly different than what Pyro's ever looked like. It's like, it's getting to be too much. Like, if this was Halloween restricted, fine, I wouldn't complain, but you can wear this whenever you want. You know? it looks cool, don't get me wrong, but I really, really think it should be Halloween restricted. And because now Valve entered the era of graded cosmetics, they couldn't make things Halloween restricted anymore, otherwise how are they gonna make money? C or D tier? I'll put it in C, I guess. Okay, okay, I'll preemptively scroll down for these. Okay, the shitty fucking Batman stuff. Okay, let's see. This one sucks too. The Fearmonger, I hate this thing. It's just Scarecrow, but Pyro. And then it's Batman's utility belt, but for Pyro, yeah, awesome, fucking blows. Just some of the worst promo items ever put in the game. And then the Firefly, it's kind of cool, but it's also just the head of something else put in TF2. So it's not as bad as the other promo items, but it's extreme. It does go too far, so I'm gonna put it at the bottom of E tier. It does go too far. Okay, here we go. Get ready. Here we go. This is not Halloween restricted. It should be. It should be. It's not. Oh my god. I don't care what anyone thinks. I am casting this deep into the void. It's just, and is this meant to be, if this is meant to be an inflatable too? Or like, it's like a rubber animal mask. Just knowing the people who partake in pyro-related activities. Listen, I'm a femme pyro enjoyer. Don't get me wrong. Don't misconstrue this, all right? I'm a femme pyro enjoyer. I'm a femme pyro connoisseur. I appreciate a curvaceous woman in tight clothing. I understand the appeal. But when you get to the animal masks, you lose me. I'm gone. I'm out. That's just not for me. It gets too freaky. It does. It gets too freaky. And I'm gonna cast it into the fire. Down into the bottom you go. Me no likey. He hates Hotline. Like, Hotline Miami, those are like mascot heads, you know what I mean? But this is like gimp suit territory. There, I said it. I fucking hate this thing. I don't care. Nothing else needs to be said other than I fucking hate this thing. I hate this stupid shark beanie. It's the fucking shitty shark beanie. Fuck it. Here you go. Ugh. Oh, it's Pyro Shark. Wee, you got a little beanie on his head. Looking so cute. Hate it. Hold on, I just got an important email that I have to look at. Give me just a moment. This is for work. I have to look at this real quick. Give me like one. I'm sorry, one sec. This is actually important. I need to read this for a second. I'm getting published. Awesome. That's basically it. Fantastic. Got to fix a few things, and then I think I'm good to go. Anyway. Moving on. Sorry about that. Pestering Jester. It's a shit hat. I fucking hate this thing. It's just so big and so ugly and gaudy. Yeah, there's no redeeming qualities of this one either. I'm putting this in E tier. It really is shit. It is. It is. It's not good. And then we have this one, the flammable favor. It's just a giant present on his fucking back. And that's it. It sucks. Like, fuck. It blows. I don't like it. Ugh. Get rid of this. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone with the holiday slop. God save. Like, this was a dark time. We're entering the dark times for TF2 now. Fucking just candy cane on the player model. Fuck it. Why not? So many examples of Fem Pyro art use this cosmetic in particular. Like, it would have been fine, right? It would have been fine if it was, you know, it looked more like an animal head, but like this was, you see the leather seams along the mask as well. That really takes it to a new degree of where it would attract a certain type of individual. That being said, as a connoisseur of Fem Pyro, I'm not offended by said images, but when it comes to TF2, I don't think this should be in game. It's just too much. It's way too gaudy. I'm not gonna like scream and cry if I see this in game, but I'm gonna put it in D tier. It is almost a literal GIMP mask. It is almost a literal GIMP mask. It does go pretty far. It does. And thing is, you don't see this one very often because it's fucking expensive. It really is. It is, like, it's not common. It is not. Again, with like I don't even need to say anything. Shitty cardboard, and shitty cardboard belongs in the trash. Be gone. The sweet Smith sweater. You know what? I like this one. It's like, I like the details on this one. You know, it's, you know, the burning Christmas trees. It's cute. It's just a nice simple body cosmetic. You can't really go wrong with this one. I'll put it in B. I like it. It is quite good. It is decent. Then we have the fucking Bananades. Is from... okay, we get to the rest of these too. So we have the fucking Bananades. Just bananas. Yeah. I'm not a fan of this one. It's just fucking banana grenades. It sucks. Banana. Wait, Pella, you made that one? I was unaware that you were involved in item creation. There you go. Fucking the Bananades just... Like, I get it, you know, it's Mercenary Park. You gotta have the bananas. Still blow. Get out of here. And you have the Reader's Choice. They're not good on Pyro. So on other classes, the Reader's Choice are very good, but on Pyro, they're not very good. So E tier for Pyro. Not because they need to be deleted, but because they just don't look good on the Pyro. Okay, and then the shitty stocking, nothing else needs to be said about, and these are just, get rid of all these fucking suck. All these shitty holiday ones go away. The Airtight Arsonist, I've never been a fan of this one. It looks half finished. This one looks half finished. I feel like the visor is way too big. I feel like they could have just kept it as like a pair of goggles or just narrowed it to his eye, like just the eye level, and that would have been enough. And then the texture work doesn't, it looks like it was drawn, but then they just decided to not finish modeling the front grille of the mask or the filters on the side. It looks like they got like stapled to the side. Why does the visor extend down to where the filters are? There's a lot of things that don't make sense about this one. It's not nearly as good as other head replacements. Honestly, it's like, it is one of the worst, like, mask replacements for Pyro. I'm putting it in E tier. Okay, then we have the diamonds. Haha, and the I'll just knock all these out. Diamonds, Deity's Dress, Feathered Fiend, also a fan. Also some fan favorites of some the correct term is scalies from what I've seen on Fempyro art. Why? Like, again, I understand Valve was going with, like, I said this before, you had the entire jungle theme surrounding Mercenary Park, and it is a cool theme. You have, like, facilities in the jungle and the mercenaries are fighting over them, but why did they take it to this far of an extreme where, like, yeah, let's throw Aztec shit in here? I don't understand the reasoning behind that. Like these as, like, a Halloween costume or, like, a Halloween restricted item, yeah, sure, that would have been fine. But as something you can wear year-round as, like, just for the normal Pyro? Why? I don't get it. It was a really silly decision with Jungle Inferno, one that I've never really understood. That being said, they're not the worst. I'll scatter them in the empty spaces in D tier. But it's just, oh yeah, I forgot, you can fuck with team recognition on this one, because this one covers a lot of visual real estate. If you combine this with other cosmetics, you can really fuck over team recognition on the Pyro, so there's that problem. Really, it boils down to the water waders and the flavorful baggies, which we're about to get to. So, what else do we have here? Okay, here is a very, very, very underrated loadout filler. This one is really nice. It's just, you know, fire extinguisher and an axe on Pyro's back. I really like this one. I'm surprised I don't see this one more often. This is definitely just one of the best, if not the best, loadout filler for Pyro. I'm putting it in A tier. It's really well made. It looks really good. It is fantastic. It's awesome. I like it. Yeah, you can have this with a fireman set. It's really good. I don't know if this was... Oh, I forgot this too. You have, like, the sacrificial stone for... This one just sucks. I'm putting this down in fucking E tier. But why do we have sandals? Why do we have the sandals for Pyro? Why? Was this meant to go with the burning beanie? Or I don't remember what case or whatever these were added in, but it just seems so dumb to give flip-flops and like socks and sandals to Pyro. Why? Just I don't get it. There are no toes though. How is this feet? You see there's like the space between the big toe and the second toe is where the strap goes. Yeah, I think these are mediocre at best, D tier. And then the beanie is a little tacky. I think it goes, it's a little much. Like, if you compare this to the Napper's Respite or, you know, this other hood here, not this one, but this one, go away, this one. You know, as far as winter cosmetics go, it's a bit out there. It's not super slop, but it's getting there. I'll put it in C tier. This just should have never been put in the game. I know a lot of people like this, but it's funny cat girl, e-girl in TF2. Why? Just, it did not need to be placed into Team Fortress 2. It's like the further end slopification, the end shitification of TF2. This is a sign of the times where you can be a fucking cat girl in TF2. Lots of, you know, Fempyro artwork of this as well. This one was just such a misstep. You know, D, E tier. I'll put it like top of E tier. Because it's subtle at least, but still a fucking cat girl. Okay, then the burning question and the hot case. These are very good cosmetics. I fucking love this set. The hat is nice. The coat is nice. I feel like if Pyro were to be in a rainy scene or a rainy environment, I could see him wearing this while he's doing his duty of burning people to death. So, I like these. These are really fucking well made. I'm putting both of these in fucking, like, top tier. These are fucking awesome. And in some cases, and kind of underrated. Not a lot of people talk about these. These are really, really good. Really good. I'm not arachnophobic, but it creeps me out anyway. It's also not Halloween restricted. Like, why on earth is a giant spider head for Pyro not Halloween restricted? If it was Halloween restricted, fine, but, you know, I'm gonna put it in E. It is just hideously ugly. And you have this fucking thing? Just, this is someone's character. This is someone's OC. This is some monstrous creation from someone's mind that they decided to put into Team Fortress 2. I refuse to be told otherwise. I genuinely refuse to be told otherwise. This is someone's OC. It is. It's someone's fucking OC. It has to be. It has to be. It's not a ball gag, it's like the squeaker, because it's a rubber duck. And this just sucks. It's also just really big and fucking ugly. I'm casting you into the void. It's really bad. And then Pyro in Chinatown, where you have neon filaments on his eyes and mask. Why? It adds really ugly visual noise to the head. It doesn't really go with anything. And when you put it on a character model, it just looks ugly. It doesn't add to any cosmetic set. If you just wore this on its own with no other cosmetics, sure, it's fine. But it still just kind of sucks. I'm gonna put it in D. I'll put it here. D tier. D tier for the neon. No pocket. No pocket. No. I'm lightning rounding these because we have a lot more to go. Fuck me, man. Okay. Fiery Phoenix. It's just a hyper stylized Phoenix that looks nothing like TF2 style on the Pyro shoulder for whatever fucking reason. Sure, why not? No, this is just another example of something that should not be in the game at all. No bad. Just fucking ice cream. It's just ice cream on his head. Like, again, you can, like, with the cone and the toilet plunger, those are a bit more subdued, but this is just a fucking ice cream cone on his head. The joke is ice cream. Yes, like the joke is ice cream. Ta-da! Funny. Haha, this is shit. It's one of the worst things ever put into the goddamn game. Like, this is like, I'm gonna say it. Fortnite. This is something you'd expect to see in Fortnite or Roblox or some child's game, right? It's just such a wrong, it's just wrong. It is, it's wrong. It's insulting almost. I felt insulted when I saw this added to the game that year. I did. I truly did. Okay, then we have the Wanderer's Wear and the Spawn Camper. Pyro going camping. These are fine. They're just okay. The shirt cosmetic is, you know, it's workable. You can make some decent loadouts with it. I'll put it in somewhere in B tier, I suppose. The backpack is also fine. It doesn't really go with anything else other than the camping shirt, so I'll put this in like C tier if you need a loadout filler, but there are so many other better options for a loadout filler. Turn his head into a fucking pinata. Fuck it. Like the head replacement shit was going too far. Yeah, no soul, no charm. It's just Pyro's head turned into a fucking pinata. It's ass. It is raw ass, and it goes into the void. I hate this thing so much. I've never seen this used, not once. I've seen the duck head used more than this fucking pinata head. It sucks. The head of the dead, you know, I'm biased because I live in South Texas, so Dia de los Muertos is a big deal around here. It still is shaped like Pyro's head. I like the different styles on this one, where you can have it without the extra colors on it. It is just a worse version of The Last Breath, but it's still pretty good. You can make a couple of cool loadouts with it. It's okay. I'll put this one in C tier. It's okay for a head replacement. I do like it. This thing sucks. It's like they didn't even try. They didn't even try when making this fucking cosmetic. It's so blobby and amorphous. It looks like it's half finished. It looks like someone squirted. It looks like someone literally took a tube of frosting for like frosting a cake, and then squeezed out a dollop onto a table, gave it eyes and a mouth, and said, fuck it, here's your hat. Elite grade, by the way. It's also so big and bulky, and also this is fully paintable, so you can walk around with a giant white blob for a head. It's just, oh my god, it's really fucking ugly. And also, this is not Halloween restricted. It should be fucking Halloween restricted, and it's not. Into the void you go. Be gone, you hideous thing. Also, no jokes here, other than Pyro Shark. It's just a shark head. It's just a shark head. No soul, no thought, no, like, nothing tying this to the visual appearance of the Pyro at all. It's just a fucking shark head. That's it. Like, that's how, like, it's not scraping the bottom of the barrel, but it's how low standards got for Team Fortress 2, where you can just model a shark head, and that's acceptable as a hat in Team Fortress 2. That's offensive. That's just wrong on so many levels. It's Halloween restricted. Yes, it is, but I still fucking hate it. I hate everything this hat stands for. I really do. I hate it. I do. I don't care if it's got jiggle bones. Skullbrero goes with the Head of the Dead. It's just an inferior version of the flamboyant flamenco. It's still okay. I'm gonna put it in C tier with the Head of the Dead. It's fine. You know, it's like, maybe actually it's a little better than the old Guadalajara. It's kind of around here. It's an okay hat. It's an okay hat. The Trick Stabber sucks. I don't like this one at all. It's a whimsical trinket of a joke. It's just so bad. It really is. I don't like toys being put on the heads of the mercenaries. I'm gonna put this in there. It's shit. And we have the Disco Vision. I've said this multiple times, but just what happened to this game? What happened to this game, man? Seriously, like, what happened? Like, it was going so well, then like right when 2015 happened, you had this exponential decay in the quality of items, man. It's so lame. It's like a toy, a prize that I would get after I exchanged my tickets at Chuck E. Cheese. That's what this is to me. It's a Chuck E. Cheese prize toy. Or like a crane game prize toy. It really does suck. The winter wrap-up, it's fine as far as winter hats go. It's just okay. It looks decent. Scarf beanie combo. It's versatile. You can mix and match it with a few things. I'll put it in like low B tier, somewhere around here. Bump you up a bit, put you like there. It's just okay. It's a nice hat. And yeah, it probably does look the best on Pyro, I do agree. I don't like it. It just, it's going too far with, like, sure, Karate Kid reference or whatever, or like Street Fighter reference, I don't fucking know, but this just does not in any way feel like a TF2 cosmetic. This does in fact scream at the top of the lungs Fortnite. I expect a fucking Fortnite character bumbling around with their, what is it, a pickaxe the kids carry in that game? And the pickaxe looks like a wacky and inflatable arm flailing tube man, and then they have a shirt that says Skibbity Riz on the front of it. Like, that's what I expect to see when I see a hat like this. I don't expect the game of Team Fortress 2 when I see a hat like this. I just don't. I don't. E. Not as bad as other slop hats, but it's definitely E tier. And then you have this fucking thing. It looks like a peeled orange. It looks like a peeled orange. I'm not crazy for thinking that, right? It looks like a peeled orange slice. And the stylization is not even close to TF2. Like, why a mohawk? Fuck it, why not? That's like the whole mantra for making things for Pyro is fuck it, why not? I'm putting that in E tier. Not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm just gonna move on. Not saying anything, I'm just gonna move on. Okay, then we have the Fire Tooth, which is another clown mask, which all clown masks are inferior to the Dr. Roxo one. This one was the best. They didn't need to add another one after this. Okay, this clown mask is very tacky, absolutely needs to be Halloween restricted, but for whatever reason, it's not. E or D, I guess. And then the flavorful fucking baggies, on their own, without painting them, right? Without painting them, they do change a lot. This is something that should have absolutely been Halloween restricted, but it's not. And then the fact you can paint them to something else, which completely removes any and all team color from the bottom half of Pyro's model. What the fuck were they thinking when they put this in the game? Seriously. The thing is, they weren't. They were obviously not thinking when they put this cosmetic into the game. It just completely went over their head that this might fuck up team recognition. No, sorry. Just like, this is like just simply grounds for complete and total annihilation. Should not be in the game at all. Does this look like anything from Team Fortress 2? Does this even come close to resembling an asset from Team Fortress 2? This is from a complete, and on that note, let's do the tree hugger. Both of these just don't even look like they're in TF2. They're stylized for completely different games, and they look like completely different characters just put on Pyro's head. And fuck it, let's knock out another absolutely terrible one while we're at it. It's just a fucking toy carousel on Pyro's head. This is 2021. This is 2021. This is easily one of the worst hats in the fucking game. All of these need to be bumped up. So no, I'm not even putting it in the tier. This just goes into the gray. No, I'm not gonna insult a tier by putting this into one. I'm not gonna disgrace any tier, even the lowest tier, by putting this into one. It's just a poorly modeled, shitty carousel slapped on top of Pyro's head. Just like next to the train of thought, it's the worst hat in the game. It's so bad. What the fuck were this? Again, someone got paid thousands of dollars for making this hat and getting it in Team Fortress 2. Thousands of dollars were earned from this fucking piece of shit. And that guy laughed all the way to the fucking bank. Well, and we're left with this. So bad. So bad. And this too. This fucking tree head sucks. Go away. And this is just not even a styled thing for TF2. It's so out of place. Upper E tier, I suppose. Okay, the Brim of Fire is, it's kind of attached to, at least visually similar, I should say, to the biker set for Pyro with the biker helmet and the vest and what have you. This is okay. Yeah, you're right. It has some charm. It's a decent hat. I personally do use this one. I dyed it because I don't like the bright orange. I prefer it being team colored. So I'll put this in B tier. It's a pretty good hat. This one, okay, we have this whole set here. This whole set, the fisherman set. This is just a giant fish on Pyro's back and nothing else. Into the void you go. The hat is fine. It's not bad or good. It's just a C tier, just plain Jane hat, whatever. And then we have the water waders. Another one where Valve clearly was just not thinking when they put this in the game. Because you can paint the entire undershirt to whatever the hell you want and combine it with other cosmetics that completely annihilate team recognition. Again, Valve was not thinking when they put this in the game. Just like on its own, without the paint region, fantastic. Decent shirt, it's fine. But with the paint region, either the paint region needs to be adjusted or removed, or the item needs to be removed. Something like this should not be in the game, period. Yeah, and it's never getting changed, which is a fucking crime. Okay. Like, at least it's Halloween restricted, right? At least it's Halloween restricted. Hotline Miami reference. It's a little on the nose with the name. It's called the Miami Rooster. Fine. It's Halloween restricted, so I can't be offended by it. So, I guess D tier for it. I'll put it in D tier. D tier. There you go. The Smiling Soman. Mediocre demon mask. It's just not very good. I've never seen this in game either. E, or D, or E or D, somewhere around here. I guess E. E tier. Yeah, that's a hat. Yeah, it's a pyro item. Who fucking knew? Fucking just shitty Halloween candy slapped on the player model. Into the void you go. This is just a demon skull with horns. And for some reason, this one is not Halloween restricted. This is one of the wildest head replacements that for some reason you can wear all year round. And you can get it in unusual, which is nuts. And it's a misc. Why is this not Halloween restricted? Well, I know why. Money. It's not as insanely bad as other head replacements, but it absolutely needs to be Halloween restricted. I'll put it in D. Nothing else needs to be said about the Elf Ignition, short of it being just, it qualifies for removal immediately. And then, oh yeah, here we go. We have the second half of the Karate Kid Street Fighter set. Again, this is not TF2 anymore. We've created a completely different character. This is going too far with item creation. I made a video about this on my second channel. It's too much. Shouldn't have been put in the game. I'm putting it in E tier. Another soulless head replacement for Pyro and Halloween. We get one of these a year. We get one of these a year. Scalies rejoice. Scalies rejoice. Just fucking shitty dragon head. Bye-bye. It's bad. The Propaniac. As far as the slop goes, it's not nearly as bad as others we have. This one is okay. I'll put this in C tier. It's a little much just because of how big it is, but I'll put it in C tier. Okay, now we have some better cosmetics. We have the Firebrand and the Partisan. Very, very good set for Pyro. Really, really good coat. One of the best in the game. I'm putting this in A tier. It's fantastic. Partisan, decent half of the Pyro. Mix and matches reasonably well with a bunch of things. I'm putting it in B tier. It's very good. Indeed, very nice. Then we have the Magical Mount. Thank God this is Halloween restricted, but it's just, it's a lot. Even for a Halloween cosmetic, it's a lot. It's a lot. E, I guess. E tier, almost void tier. I'll put it in E, I guess. Then we have the Firestalker and the Soho Sleuth. It's a bit of a misfit for Pyro to to just dress him up as a private eye. Arguably an aesthetic that's more appropriate for Spy or Sniper or even Medic, but for Pyro, it just doesn't really work. The cosmetics don't look that bad. I mean, they're modeled fine and they're reserved, they're decent, but it just doesn't work for Pyro that well. And yeah, someone mentioned they only look good as a set. You can't really mix and match them much. They're inoffensive, however. I'll put them in C tier, I suppose. No, maybe D tier. I'll put them here. They're inoffensive, but they're not great. Then we have this fucking Bionicle head, like Mega Bloks robot head. Again, what about this is Team Fortress 2? This is way far and beyond anything that should be accepted into the game style-wise. It's just so gaudy, and it's also not Halloween restricted. It's not fucking Halloween restricted. God, it's just so much, and you can dye it lime green and make the eyes super bright. Soulless Angler Fish Head. Again, now, like, at TF2 at this point, this is all you had to do was model a fucking fish head, and that could be accepted into the game. Even as Halloween restricted, it's like the shark head. It sucks. The Splitting Headache at least has a tiny bit of thought and charm with it. Like, okay, we have a saw blade, but it's also a mohawk. It's kind of akin to some of Pyro's older head replacements where he had like a joke tied into it. It's okay. You know, it's, you know, it's a serviceable Halloween one, and even if it's not Halloween restricted, it's not terrible. It's just mediocre. I'll put it in C tier. Now we have some of the best cosmetics added in recent years: the Infernal Impaler, the Mass Loyalty, and the Torturous Trenchcoat. Just one of the coolest fucking sets ever put in the game. It's so good. This mask is this is easily the best head replacement mask in the game. It's really, really good. It has so much mix and match potential. This fucking coat is badass. The texture work leaves a little something to be desired because of the way they mapped it on the model. The resolution's a bit fucky with the buttons. So I'll have to dock it a point for that, but it still belongs in A tier. And the hat is also just really good. Also goes in A tier. Fucking amazing, amazing set for Pyro. It's really, really good. Krieger set for Pyro, yes. Then we have the Fire Marshal and the Invisible Flame. Get it? Because camouflage, Invisible Flame. The hat is fine, but something that really irks me about this set is that the default colors are not the default colors on Pyro. They're more washed out. I highly recommend that you do not do this when making items because even though it's still a shade of red and a shade of blue, you should not have a cosmetic replace that much default color. Also pants, I apologize. Yes, there are pants with this. Keep the default colors the same, especially if you're gonna put a camo pattern like on top of it. It's too washed out, it's too orange. The modeling work on these is really good. Like the whole set is very nice, don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna put these in B tier. They're not offensive, they're very cool. They kind of only work with each other, especially the pants and the shirt. The hat, you can mix and match with a few things. But it's a reasonably good set. I'll slap it here. I have that World War II Pyro set with a strange factor new Warhawk flamethrower shit's peak. It is a really good set. Also, nice taste in skins, my friend. Why did they add this? Oh God. Wait for it. Wait for it. Someone's gonna say it. There it is. It took a minute. There it is. Do not redeem. Sorry, do not redeem. Oh my God. So I don't think that's necessarily Indian. I could be wrong. Just because it's a turban doesn't mean it's Indian. Whenever I see like fortune teller, isn't that more like Middle Eastern? Not so much Indian? I could be wrong. But when I see fortune teller, I think far more like Middle East or like Sikh. Yeah, I don't think of Indian. Arabian, yeah, it's definitely more Arabian than Indian for sure. I agree. These items still suck though. It's just random garbage slapped on Pyro's model, E tier, and the hat is really fucking gaudy. Also E tier. Femboy hoodie trash. Be gone. Okay, there's no way I looked at there's no way I can't, hold on, I don't think I did. I now know for a fact I did not look at the Christmas case from this year. There's no way I did, because I don't remember this set. I don't remember it. I genuinely don't think I did. Apparently I did, but I don't fucking remember looking at any of these. I don't remember any of these cosmetics. The entire winter 2024 case it's like oh, there's like a hole in my memory that I can't remember any of these at all. Ay ay ay. The hat's pretty cool. I like it. It has, you know, reasonable mix and match potential. The coat, I'm remembering the modeling on the coat now. The modeling work on this one's not very good. It looks like it's made out of Play-Doh or fondant, like for a cake. The color work is fine, but the texture work and the modeling work is pretty mediocre. C tier for the shirt. Put that there. Yeah. Okay. I know I went really fast through the second half of the items, but I've been recording for over 3 hours. But we're done. There it is. There is our Pyro cosmetic tier list. Oh, I forgot the Flame Warrior. Where is that fucking thing? It's just Avatar, but in TF2. Go away. Now the tier list is done. It's finally over. Yeah, you're right. It's not subtle at all. There's no subtlety to this whatsoever. It's just the armor from Avatar slapped on the Pyro. Fuck that. Anyway, there's our tier list. Thank God it's over. I'm so tired. Fuck, I like 2 hours is already too much for talking nonstop. I've been going for 3.5 now. Fuck me. Ugh. We're done. We're done. Pyro has, you know, a good handful of really good cosmetics, but he really does have a lot of shit. He has a lot of shit. Again, goes back to Pyro being a blank slate. Throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks, what have you. But, you know, what the good stuff that he does have is pretty good, you know? It's pretty good. Anyways, I'm done. I'm cutting the recording. Goodbye, YouTube. Yay.